Okay. Hello? Hello? Am I coming through here? Maybe? Perhaps? I don't want to be too loud either. Hopefully I am coming through okay. Let's see here. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hi, B. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Is my audio coming through okay? Is the audio coming through? I sure hope so. Okay, wait, am I on? Okay, wait. Hold on 1 second, guys. I just want to make sure everything's good. Gosh, that title screen music gets me every time. Hello, sounds good. Perfectly fine on my end. Arcane City boys, we up. Yes, sir. I actually like that. Arcane City. That sounds really cool. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by for the stream tonight, guys. I know it's a little delayed. It's a little bit later than I had wanted to. I was going out and having dinner with the family, so my apologies. For those of you who are curious, I got a almost like a Thanksgiving dinner in January, so it was really good. It was like turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, the works. It was really good. So, just the kind of meal that a space station crew, alien fighter person could use. Honestly, really good stuff. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Tonight's ahead of Redfall coming out later this year, developed by the lovely folks at Arcane Austin. I decided to run a poll, and Prey won. Yay. Hey, King, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you showing up here, brother. I decided to run a poll and see what you guys wanted to see, and I think all of you were pretty much in agreement that, like, yeah, let's rewind the clock a couple of years, and let's see Arcane Austin's last game that they made, which is Prey. So this will give me kind of a good refresher ahead of Redfall coming out in a couple of months, and I also haven't played Prey in, oh gosh, like 2.5 years it's been since I've touched this game, so it's been a hot minute. But yeah, I'm excited to jump back in. Now, I do kind of want to get some feedback, though, because a lot has changed since I last played this game. Namely, we can turn on survival mode, so you have different trauma status effects that you can have on Morgan, weapon degradation, which I haven't really even messed around with any of this stuff. And also New Game Plus, which I also have not messed around with. So should be pretty interesting. So give me some feedback in the chat, guys. Like, do you want me to okay, number one, should I just do a new game from scratch, or should I just do New Game Plus? Because I'm pretty sure I have a save file here, right? Okay, so the last save file I had... Okay, so this is interesting. So the last time I played the game, I only did human abilities. I didn't do any of the alien abilities. I think that was for like an achievement at the time. It's one of my favorites. I'm glad, King. I always love how you hype up Prey and you just tell people to play through this game, because it really is. It's a masterpiece. Like there's maybe one or two things about the game that I am not a huge fan of, but man, like when you compare this to Arcane Studios' other body of work, it's just crazy how good and how like unique this one stands out. I wish Prey really would have been the game to let customization be an emphasis. Main character sucks, and this game would have been perfect for a create a character. Horror Starfield of sorts. Yeah, I get that to a certain extent. Perfectly fine with New Game Plus. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and do New Game Plus, because I've already got some neuromods. I only did the human abilities on this playthrough, so I think for this next one we'll dig into some of the Typhon abilities. Now, let's see, because I don't quite recall. See, look at that. July 26th of 2020. It's been that long since I played this. Yeah, this was my first Arcane game. Wow, what an introduction. Man, if this had been my introduction to Arcane and their style of games, I feel like my opinions would be very different on just a lot of their stuff. But I played the original Dishonored back in the day. That was the one that was my first introduction to them. Okay, story, easy, normal, hard, nightmare difficulty. Oof. I'm gonna put this one up to a vote for you guys. Like, you guys decide what difficulty I'm playing on. I don't think I've ever done anything past normal or hard difficulty, and I've never turned on the survival mode stuff. So, weapon degradation, weapons wear down from use and environmental hazards. If not repaired, they will jam periodically. Traumas adds new trauma statuses to the game, such as bone fracture, concussion, hemorrhage, and third-degree burns. Oxygen. Suit damage causes air to leak from your suit, limiting your air supply in environments with no atmosphere, such as the station exterior. Oh gosh. This sounds rough. This sounds rough, man. Oh boy. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. I am going to let all of you choose my course of action here. What difficulty am I playing on? Am I playing on super easy, or am I playing on hard or like ultra hard? And am I gonna turn on the survival mode stuff or not? Make it harder. Okay, King says make it harder. Anyone else? So hard or the nightmare difficulty? Anyone else want to chime in on that? And also, you know, I know that there's probably some people who are watching who, you know, you don't like, maybe you just like to be a lurker, you don't like to chime into the chat. Please chime in by all means, guys. I'm an open book, really. I'm I'm not a scary or intimidating guy, trust me. I was teasing. Oh, okay. But were you though? Were you teasing though? Prey wasn't my first Arcane game, but it was something I recognized as a very unique horror experience. Can't say there's many games like it. Nightmare. Ooh. Okay. All right. You know what? Nightmare difficulty. Why not? The settings aren't too bad on like normal or easy. Yeah. No, I'm going to do something that I have never done playing this game before, and I am going to play on the nightmare difficulty. I'm going to do the hardest difficulty possible. But now the big thing is, do I turn on the survival mode stuff, which is going to make this an even more painful experience for me. if you guys really want to subject me to that torture. Dum dum dum. Nightmare difficulty. Okay, so that's another person for nightmare difficulty. Oh boy. Go for it. Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna do the nightmare difficulty. Spicy. Yes, sir. Spicy. I tried not to. Well, no, I shouldn't say. I was about to say I try not to do the hardest difficulty. That's a lie. I do the hardest difficulty. Yeah, let's do it. We are subjecting you to this horror. Okay. All right, guys. Hardest difficulty, nightmare difficulty with survival mode modifiers. Okay, and now I can't help but laugh. Yes, you guys are subjecting me to this horror. If I scream and shout, I only have all of you to blame. Now another decision, a really important decision. Now, I've only ever played as male Morgan Yu. I've never played as female. I have no problem with female characters. I guess I just have like a hard time. I have a hard time playing a female character because I can't get into... I feel like there's a certain mindset you have to get into when you play as a female character, and it's just a lot easier for me to play a male character. But this is another decision. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Am I going to play male Morgan or female Morgan? And also, let me know if I'm talking too loud, by the way, because I have a tendency to get very... loud and rowdy. I just have a very naturally loud voice, so I apologize for that. I haven't ever played the female either. Okay, well, it's good to know I'm not the only one, you know. I know that there's a lot of people who are fans of either way. Honestly, it's like Mass Effect. It's like picking between male or female Commander Shepard. There's really no right or wrong answer. It's just about it's just about your preference. Let's see the female. Gorl. Gorls. Gorls. Male, because the top G, Andrew Tate, said so. Oh boy. Okay. No, we're not going to talk about that individual. That is a very controversial human being. Okay, so I've got 2 votes for female, 1 for male. Stick those hands up. Let me know in the chat, guys. Am I playing male Morgan or female Morgan? I've got 2 votes for female, 1 for male. Yeah, let's do the female. Go for a full, fresh experience. Okay. Brutal Vix, that's the 3rd vote for female. Anyone else want to chime in there? I'll wait for one more answer, and then I'll select the female. Potentially. Actually, yeah. Yeah, no, screw it. We're gonna do female Morgan. All right. Female. Never heard what the dialogue's like from her in terms of voice acting. Yeah, I know the voice actress is really good. Sumali Montano, I think, is the actress's name, and she's been in a lot of like video games, TV shows, cartoons, stuff like that. So she's really good. And yeah, I'd be curious to see what the female Morgan is like. So I guess we're gonna find out. For those of you who are just now tuning in, thanks so much for stopping by on this, can you call it a lovely Monday night? I don't know if it's been a Monday for anyone else, but I had to work my 9 to 5 today. Figuratively, I don't actually work 9 to 5, but I had to work my full-time job today, and it was definitely a Monday. Yeah, you could just tell it was one of those days. So, really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your evening to drop on by and watch me experience Prey from a whole different perspective here. So let's jump right into it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Oh man, I love this intro so much. It is so good. Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. Oh, and actually today is Monday, I just realized. Well, I didn't even just realize. What am I talking about? I said it was Monday earlier. New Game Plus. Okay, Talos 1 is once again waiting for you. You will be able to regain all of the abilities you had in your previous playthrough when you acquire the Psychoscope that has been placed in the cabinet in Morgan's office. Good luck. Okay, see, I've never even done New Game Plus, so this is all new to me. You ever play Cyberpunk 2077 post-launch? Honestly, Heart, I was turned off to Cyberpunk because of all the bad reviews it got when it first came out, and there's so many other games coming out that I just have no interest in going back and playing it, honestly. So maybe someday. I'm not going to entirely rule it out, but
Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests.
okay, and also it's nice to see that the ultra wide resolution works.
Listen, really great you decided to come on board.
What?
We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Am I crazy, or does it feel like the female Morgan is actually taller? It's okay. It's got to be the ultra. This is another thing. I've never played Prey on my ultra wide monitor, so the perspective shift is also gonna take some getting used to. So I'll drink that. Thank you. Congrats, Morgan, from Alex. And we'll read all the magazines and the stuff. I don't really even need to read any of that. Also, is anybody else like me where you just try and grab all of the food and drink out of the cabinets? Because I do that, like, a lot. I'm just gonna fatten myself up before this this meeting, before my big day. Just gonna fatten myself up a little bit here. Let's see. Plastic tubing, yada yada yada. Frayed wire, can always use those. And I love how contextual Prey is. Like, you can just, you're actually tapping on the monitor. You can like look at it in real time. It's crazy. Okay, what else we got here? I got that. Okay. Look at that view too, man. Oh, beautiful. Is this what Earth looks like about 100, 200 years from now? Certainly hope so. Yeah, I was hoping the upcoming DLC would change things, but recent news for the DLC has kind of killed the hope of bringing in players who lost faith in CDPR. And that's the thing, like, I played a little bit of The Witcher 3 back in the day, and I still want to get back to The Witcher 3 because I did enjoy it when I was playing it all those years ago. But I'm not, like, super into, you know, the CDPR stuff. I know that they make some great RPGs, but you know, it's just not really something I've been interested in. Okay, and I do have the female player model, which is cool, so alright, close that door. Oh yeah, I always loot the cabinets. Okay, good. So it's nice to know that I'm not crazy. Kind of a double ask, but one, have you played Wolf Eyes Weird West? And two, I know you just released 2 videos on Redfall, but is there anything specific you're looking out for on the Developer Direct?
Morning, Miss You.
Oh, she called me Miss You. Wow.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Thank you, Patricia.
Huh.
You sit on a throne of lies. I know who you really are, Patricia. I know this whole thing. I know this isn't real. Look at this. Look at this. You see these scratch marks on the floor?
Huh.
You think I don't see these? Give me a break. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get in the elevator. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh boy, look. I'm going up to the roof. But to answer your question, Lord Wunderbar, I have to say that correctly because it's going to drive me crazy. Number one, no, I have not touched Weird West yet. It's actually a game that I kind of want to stream. You guys let me know if you would actually want to see me stream Weird West, because it's from Rafael Colantonio and some of the ex-Arcane people. I did buy the game, I have it installed, I just need to get around to actually playing it. And I am interested to stream it. Let me know if that's a game that you guys want to see me stream. And, you know what, let's just go ahead and I'll answer your second question once we get through this dope helicopter ride.
Ms. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop.
This
78
is
degrees. Clear skies
like
all the way.
Bethesda Softworks presents. This is one of the best intros to a video game of all time. I'll take that to my grave. I really do think that. Also, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Morgan actually taps their feet to the beat of the song, which is such an awesome, like, little detail there.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
But also the fact that they put the text in the environment. You can see an Arcane Studios production there on the bridge. It's so cool. I love this intro, man. I cannot stress enough how great this intro is. And it's so simple. It's just a helicopter ride, you know? It's not even anything super fancy. And then the title of the game right there. Prey. Oh, man. Awesome.
Here we are, Ms. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
And then it's gone. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Oh, hello there.
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
I always thought the design of these robots was so interesting. I've never seen robots designed quite like that, where they're almost like a briefcase looking kind of thing.
You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Yes, I will confirm. Okay, and then, sorry, I gotta catch up with the chat here, guys. I'm sorry about that, but, okay, your second question, Lord Wunderbar. Is there anything in particular that I'm looking out for in the Developer Direct? So, I will say, obviously, I think, honestly, Redfall is really the only thing that that's the only reason I'm tuning into the Developer Direct at all. But if there is one thing that I'm kind of keeping an eye out for, or that I'm hoping to see, and this is something that my good friend King Fanman has mentioned in his King's Cast podcasts, which, if you guys aren't subscribed to King Fanman, by the way, do that. The guy's an awesome content creator, focuses on a whole bunch of like different Bethesda related news. This is something that he discussed, which is that ZeniMax Online Studios, they're going to have a section at the Developer Direct for Elder Scrolls Online. But also for the past, like 4 or 5 years, they've been working on a brand new IP that no one knows anything about. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a Starfield MMO. I don't think it's going to be a Starfield MMO. I think, just me personally, I think it's going to be something that nobody's expecting, like something completely brand new. And then, be honest, how much do you think Redfall is going to be overlooked, just like other Arcane games, scale of 1 to 10? And then King said 9, sadly. I'm going to say maybe a 7 or an 8. I'm going to be a little bit more generous, because I think Game Pass is going to help Redfall immensely. I don't think people fully understand just how much of a benefit Game Pass is going to be for Arcane. It's going to really help them out. I'm going to go ahead and say a 10. Oh, man. I'm sorry you feel that way. Yeah, this intro stuck with me. True, great intro. Yes, great intro. Oh, damn, really? Dude, a Weird West stream sounds great. Yeah, I haven't touched it either, but I've been planning to. Well, I have a +1. I have someone who wants to see me stream Weird West, so...
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform.
Hi,
How's your
Wong.
eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Anyone who wasn't already aware, the actor who plays Alex Yu, or he voices Alex Yu in this game, is the same guy who plays Wong in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so for the Doctor Strange movies. Just a kind of a fun little thing there. It's a shame that Prey failed at sales and its DLC too. It's one of my favorite gaming experiences, but sadly we will probably never see more of it. Yeah, and I hate to agree with you on that, but yeah, you are definitely correct.
Good morning, Morgan.
I
I'm
would
Dr.
love
Bellamy.
to see a sequel, but
Looks
I
like we have
honestly
some
don't
tests
think we're
to
ever
run
going to
through
get
today.
one.
Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
Okay. Test A, or testing room A. Thanks, bro. Oh, yeah, no problem, King. I mean, you've shown me much love and support in the past. That's the least I can do is try and return the favor. I bet they will give the date of the Starfield showcase at the Developer Direct events. Yeah, they're going to do that, and I also think that they're going to finally announce the official release date for Redfall, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing about these rumors like, it's coming out May 2nd, guys. You know what? Dr. Bellamy, give me a freaking minute here, man. Jeez. All right. Whoops. There, you happy?
Wonderful.
Okay. Anyway,
You're absolutely fine.
they're gonna drop the
Now, let's move on to
official
room B, then.
release date for Redfall at the event. But I want to hear it from Arcane themselves that, hey, it's coming out in May or it's coming out wherever. I'm just tired of hearing these rumors of people like leaking
Okay,
the release
Morgan,
date. It's
listen
gotten
carefully.
really annoying.
I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
All right. Benedict Wong was so good as Alex. He was really good. Even if it's not a huge initial success, maybe it will be able to build an audience gradually. And yeah, and that's what I would hope, is that Redfall is able to build an audience.
Whenever
But
you're ready, Morgan.
Arcane just historically in the past has really struggled with, they've always been very niche. So
Look, is she
she's hiding behind the chair.
hiding behind the chair?
Any synaptic register?
Whoops.
At all?
Nope. Hit the mic. My bad.
No? That's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Really? I don't feel like I'm doing very marvelous here. Guys, hello? Okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm on the full hype train for Redfall, but I swear, Arcane drops masterpieces like Salt Bay drops salt, and the games never get their flowers. Dude, honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. It sucks that they're constantly dropping bangers,
All right.
Arcane is,
Here we
and
go.
it's
For
like
this
nobody
test,
cares.
Please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Wong supremacy. Yes, sir, Wong supremacy. I mean, Xbox allows their studios to make whatever they want, so maybe Arcane will make another Prey after Redfall. I hope so. I think if anyone who's read about the layoffs knows,
I'm sorry, can someone please explain
I
to
think
me what's
that
happening?
everybody's a little bit more apprehensive about Microsoft's involvement with
They're still on.
the Bethesda studios because of these layoffs
I
recently.
apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not
I'd-
your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into
I'd like to believe that Microsoft would let Arcane work on potentially a Prey sequel or whatever they want to. But, you know, again, like, they had layoffs at Bethesda Game Studios. That's a big deal. Bethesda Game Studios, as far as I'm aware, they've never had layoffs. This is a big deal. And they're coming out with Starfield. That's, like, the single most anticipated game of this year. So, hey, Arcane Realm, nice to catch you playing Prey Live. Yeah, appreciate it, Broden. Thanks for coming out. And also, again, I know we've just barely gotten started. I've got a bunch of people asking questions and chatting, and I like chatting with you guys, so sometimes I might kind of stop what I'm doing in the game periodically and just
Can
kind of
someone
answer
get me a
some
cup of
questions.
coffee? I would appreciate it.
But really appreciate you guys coming
Okay,
to
Morgan.
hang out this
Have a
Monday
seat at
night
the
with
table
me.
for me, please.
Take a little bit of time out of your evening. Imagine we get a Sunset Overdrive 2. It would be legendary. Yeah, that would be cool.
Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you.
Is Sunset Overdrive
Press
any
start on
good?
the screen when
I've
you're ready.
never actually played Sunset Overdrive, but I heard it's pretty good. I mean, they said Bethesda, but didn't specify what studio at Bethesda. Arcane probably wasn't affected. Oh, that's the thing. We just don't know. Like they did. I remembered reading somewhere that it was 343 was the studio
Whenever
that
you're
was
ready,
hit the
Morgan.
hardest by the layoffs, but then also it was Bethesda Game Studios. And I saw on Twitter that some of the ZeniMax Online Studios employees were also laid off as well, so I know that that was a team that was affected. Okay, you're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. I'll try something new since I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and as the female
Good. Looks
character.
like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? Afraid. I don't know what will happen. Angry. No one has that right. Calm. It was worth it. Yes, it was worth it.
That's heavy stuff.
It was the Starfield group at BGS. Yeah, see, there you go. King's got a lot of good info about that stuff. Yeah, a lot of the BGS people were affected by the layoffs. So, and like I said, I saw on Twitter there were a couple of people from ZeniMax Online that said that they had been laid off as well. So, I'm a little bit more apprehensive now about Microsoft getting their fingers into Bethesda's business, so to speak, and more specifically Arcane. I just want, in an ideal situation, if I was Phil Spencer, I would just throw all the money in the world at Arcane and say, make whatever the hell you guys want, because you drop certified bangers every single time. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there is one person tied to the second track. What is this called again? This is called the trolley problem. Sacrifice one to save the many. Switch the tracks.
Good. Next.
Okay, a runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. Obviously, push the fat man.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. Jump on the tracks, push the fat man again, or do nothing. Well, self-preservation is always really important, right? I'm going to push the fat man again.
You know what? I'd probably do the same thing. Well done. Well done.
Right.
We're nearly through it.
And
For
now...
this next part, I'm going to display an image.
The
I
shit's
want
gonna
you to
hit
take
the
a good
fan.
look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
I love this. And then it's like nothing happened.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Nope, but then that creepy music kicks in and you're like, okay, wait. What's really going on here, guys? Like, God, such a great intro. Man, Redfall is gonna legit be a pure diamond. All I need Microsoft to do is shut up about all other IPs and promote the hell out of Redfall. I'm not gonna say the F word because I'm gonna try and keep the stream PG, but honestly, man, like, just... But it's also... I could have a whole stream where I just talk and talk and talk without actually playing, but even if they do pour a bunch of marketing dollars and marketing money into Redfall, I feel like it would still struggle, you know? Arcane is constantly put in no-win scenarios because immersive sims are inherently niche. It is a inherently niche concept. And I also love how you get up the very next morning. I picked up these items not even 5 minutes ago, and here they are again. Like, I never even picked them up. I love how this test foreshadows the rest of the game. The plot of the game is like a trolley problem. Yeah, honestly, the test there is like... Because the doctors are expecting you to use Typhon powers, and because of the whole neuromod memory deletion thing, it's not working properly. Danger, leave now. I'm talking Nintendo kind of promotion. Yeah. I would love to see that personally, but do I think that's going to happen? No. I think that, and I have no problem with Starfield getting all the promotion, but Starfield is where all of the promotion's going to go to, so. And she got messed up. Also, there wasn't a wall there before. What's going on, huh? Anybody else like how in this game, like, the flashlight is just a giant rectangle? I've never seen a flashlight quite like that before. That's funny.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building.
You know what's crazy is that they talked about when people were playtesting this game, nobody could find out how to get out of the apartment. And I'm over here, I consider myself to be an intellectual. I'm like, guys, look at this patio here. Like, there's got to be a way down, right? Like, this, it's so obvious. And then you get the grand reveal. That none of it was real in the first place. Look at how... Also, the looking glass effects in this game, like, look at this. You see how, like, when you shift your perspective, you can still see all of that? It's so crazy. And there we are. That's the big reveal. Is that none of it was real. It was all fake.
In the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Okay, now I do like to go through these computers to kind of get... And look, they had Morgan on a schedule. Just anyone who's watching this game right now who has never seen this intro, I'm sorry that I had to spoil it for you, but this is one of the greatest intros in recent history. It's crazy. Sus mug, yeah. Sorry guys, I gotta catch up with chat here. The crew of Talos 1 is the Fat Man and the population of Earth are the people on the tracks. Exactly. Did you know you can get the taser pretty easily in the simulation area in like 5 minutes after Morgan wakes up? I did. I did know about that, actually. I did know about that. Dr. Bellamy's in the trauma center. Do you have any hope left for Rocksteady's Suicide Squad game? That's funny. No. I have very little enthusiasm about the Suicide Squad game for several reasons. Password. You never put your password on your computer as a sticky note. That's like rule number 1. You never do that. It sucks Starfield is so heavily related to Redfall because I'm just as excited for Starfield, but man, do I want to see Arcane win. Same, man. And I don't want anybody to watch my videos and think like, oh, I hate Bethesda Game Studios. I hate that they're taking all the attention away from Redfall. Like, honestly, they've earned the attention that they're getting. Like, Starfield is not just the most anticipated game of this year. It's the most anticipated game of this current generation. One of the most anticipated games of all time. Like, it deserves that recognition. So, you know, I totally get it. Honestly, I do. Okay, I'm gonna get that there. And yeah, see, I knew about the taser. I knew what was up here. You act like I haven't played through this game a million different times. Do you think Prey is the only Arcane game that isn't connected to the Dishonored series? Yeah, no. Prey has no connection to Dishonored whatsoever. And I'm surprised that people are still asking me this, because Prey takes place in an alternate reality to our real world. Like, JFK survived, John F. Kennedy survived his assassination in 1963 in the timeline of Prey. There was no there is no USA, there is no president of the United States in the Dishonored universe. That's not a thing. So, like, that alone should disprove people saying, like, oh, like, Prey and Dishonored take place in the same universe. They don't, guys. I'm telling you right now, they don't. Prey, and also, Prey is not connected to Redfall. Prey is not connected to Deathloop. Prey is a completely separate thing. I knew it was you. You think I didn't know it was you? Huh? I've played this game so much, like, whenever you're near an item that's making, like, a weird clicking noise, I know that automatically that's, like, a mimic. Yeah, that effect is pretty cool. Yeah, the looking glass effect. I remember I smashed the fish tank to get out. And yeah, and that was another thing that people did. People smashed the fish tank. I didn't smash the fish tank, but when I found out that people were, like, smashing the fish tank, it's crazy that you can actually get out that way. I bet it is. I bet all of it is connected, like some mind screw twisted MCU. Honestly, I really hope it isn't, because that just kind of, like, not everything needs to be the MCU. Not everything needs to be interconnected, you know? Like, it's all about context. So, geez, I never knew about this whole trolley problem thing and how it actually is represented in the game story, right? The writing and the story and the narrative in this game, people don't give the story and narrative of Prey enough credit, man. It's so smart and intelligent. How everything is right there in front of you, and, like, you just have no idea until you've played through it. Like, look at this. The helicopter thing, none of it was real. It was all a simulation. One of my favorite achievements is locating all the crew of Talos 1. Oh, dude, that achievement requires some patience and some, like, you have to really be... If you're like me, I consider myself to be a completionist player. I got all the achievements for this game, and that was a pain, finding all the crewmates on Talos 1. Brutal Vix, it's mind-blowing. Yeah, it really is. Sure, Deathloop was number 1 in What Culture Gaming's top 10 list of critically acclaimed but now forgotten games. Exactly, like, or seeing that Deathloop was number 1. And, yeah, it's like, you know, Arcane gets their time in the limelight, and then people tend to just kind of move on. Okay, but watch this, though, huh? Look at this, huh? Oh, yeah, but see, we were never actually riding the elevator. The floors and the panels were just moving. Like, everything in this game is laid out in front of you if you're paying close enough attention. It's crazy. Wait, on a serious note, do you think Redfall is connected to Dishonored or Deathloop? No. Yeah, Redfall's not connected to either one of those. Redfall's going to be a completely different thing. Let me see here. Rooftop entrance, test management. Okay, well, we're not going to reset that, but... okay, sorry, I got to pause so I can catch up, because everybody's typing in the chat here. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna pause periodically, and I'm sorry if that drives some of you crazy, but, like, I like to read what people are saying here. I heard there were some leaks about a Deathloop DLC or sequel. Do you think it's legit? I think that the Golden Loop update that they dropped a couple months ago, which, yes, I'm talking to, I think Hart was the one who was asking me specifically about that a while back. I do eventually want to talk about the Golden Loop. In fact, some of the next couple of video projects that I'm going to work on are Deathloop videos. So, one of them might be the Golden Loop. I still have to actually see the Golden Loop ending. I have deliberately avoided going on YouTube to see the Golden Loop ending of Deathloop. I want to see it myself when I actually play through the game again. Doesn't Morgan Yu have a bank vault in Death of the Outsider? Yes, and that was such an awesome little Easter egg. I remember seeing that when I first played through Death of the Outsider for the first time. That was crazy. This game is just, it's a masterpiece. This game is just so fantastic. The opening might be my favorite game opening of all time. It's really good. And thanks for jumping in, Country Mouse. I've played this game so many times I've lost count. Well, personally, I don't really see any connected universe games much at all, so I don't think it's that bad. I think the MCU hate these days is overrated. See, I don't think it is. I think there's a lot of stagnation. I think there's a lot of what's the word that I'm looking for here? A lot of people are just kind of tired, fatigued. Fatigued is the word that I'm looking for. We're just inundated with Marvel and the connected universe stuff. Like, not everything needs to be connected universe, you know? I remember accidentally getting the achievement for getting killed on the helicopter propellers in the intro. Now that was a good achievement. That one was really funny. So, oh, why, hello there, little friend. Oh, okay. Bob and weave, huh? Bob and weave, huh? Jeez. He was, man, really dodging my stuff. Especially since most of the people who hate it just don't seem to read comic books at all. Yeah, I don't read comics like I used to, honestly. But I still enjoy watching the movies, but I just can't. I understand why people are, you know, fed up with the Marvel stuff, or why they're getting kind of tired of it. I honestly think the next game Leon makes will be Dishonored 3. Dude, I hope so. I want everyone here to know, when Dishonored 3 gets announced, and I don't think it's a matter of if, I think it's just a matter of when. I think Arcane have kind of wanted to do some different stuff for the time being, you know, and I don't blame them. They've been doing the Dishonored games for years. When Dishonored 3 is actually announced, I am going to lose it. You guys will never hear me shut up about it. Like, that's the only thing I'm ever going to talk about. I love the locating the crew achievement because it forces you to explore every nook and cranny of the map. Yeah, exactly. And man, that's another thing. Talos 1 is enormous. It is one of the most intricately constructed works of, like, masterpieces of level design that I have ever seen in my life. Like, it really is crazy how good and how well designed this space is. It's insane. What was I gonna say just now? Yeah, I have a tendency to ramble, in case anybody didn't notice. The biggest mystery for me in this game is in the shuttle bay. There's a drawing of the Apex next to a Phantom. Is there? Oh, it's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'd like to see that with my own eyes. But yeah, when Dishonored 3 is eventually announced, I'm never going to shut up about it. That's all I'm going to be able to talk about right up until the game comes out. And then once the game comes out and after it comes out, that's all I'm going to talk about. Dishonored 3, I don't even know if Dishonored 3 is even real. Like, I don't know if they're, like, if they're exploring ideas for it. I don't know if they're already concepting on it. It's a game that we don't even know if it exists. Oh, you think I didn't see you do that? Huh? You think I didn't see you do that? Huh? I saw you. I saw you. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, which one could it be, guys? I wonder. Not the one that's hiding under the frickin' desk. Jeez. Greta Mickelson. Okay. Okay, let's see. And I'm trying to pick up all of this junk stuff, because anyone who's played this game knows that grabbing all the junk and recycling it is very important to, like, craft items later in the game. I can't believe you have passed that aquarium that many times without breaking. Do you want me to go back and break the aquarium, King? Because I will. Alright, you know what? You know what? Just for you, buddy. Just for you, okay? Just for you, King. There you go. Are you happy now? Have I made your Monday? Oh, man. That's good. Oh, that door's locked. Shit. Okay. Oh, whoop. That was my first swear word. I just has a tendency to slip out of me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm not really sure I want a Dishonored 3 without my sweet Colt and Juliana. Well, how do we know that Colt and Juliana won't be in Dishonored 3? Because we know that Deathloop takes place at some point later on in the... It takes place at some point after Death of the Outsider, right? So, why... You know, I could see there being a scenario where Dishonored 3 actually has Colt and Juliana in it. Maybe as, like, little cameos or NPCs. But I don't think you would actually play as them in Dishonored 3. So happy for Raf Colantonio that Prey is now generally recognized as a masterpiece. This game has aged so well, and a lot of people didn't like it when it came out, man. So yeah, it is good to see that as the years have gone by, like, people are able to look back on this and really appreciate it. Oy. This part always... Ugh, man. That's crazy. Uh-oh.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive.
Poor guy.
Just a little further.
I say as I mercilessly beat his corpse. Alright. I feel like the next Dishonored game won't be called Dishonored 3. I think they should call it Dishonored 3. Will it be called Dishonored 3? Maybe not, but, you know, I think it'd be good for them to call it Dishonored 3. It's just not going to focus on, it's not going to focus on Corvo and Emily or the Kaldwin story and the Outsider. Like, that storyline is done. If they do a Dishonored 3, and I've said this for years, it's going to be brand new characters, brand new location. I really hope it's Tivia. Arcane, if you're watching this, please, for the love of God, put Dishonored 3 in Tivia. I'm begging you. Yeah, so Corvo and Emily's story is complete. Dishonored 3 will need new protagonists. Yeah, exactly. King Fanman, yes. I'm glad I made you happy with that. Do you personally think a live-action Dishonored movie would be good if they did it right? Yeah, but I think it'd be better if they did it as a TV show. There was a rumor a couple years back that they were going to do Dishonored as a TV show on, like, Netflix, I think. I think Dishonored would work better as, like, an episodic, in a episodic format, like a long-form television show. I have never played The Last of Us, and I haven't watched the TV show yet, but if the TV show if they made a Dishonored show that was, like, as good as the Last of Us show, that would be another thing that you would just never hear me shut up about. The face Jason Kelly made after seemingly accidentally giving away some kind of new Deathloop project makes me think that at the very least the Leon studio is doing Deathloop 2, then most likely D3. I mean, maybe. Jason did come out later on Twitter to say that he was like, he's like, no, I didn't, you know, tease any project, which could just be him like covering his ass, you know, because he is under an NDA with Arcane and Bethesda. It could have just been him covering his ass, but who knows, you know? And Jason's a cool dude, so who knows? That's all Arcane games, though, right? Hated when it first comes out, loved later. Honestly, yeah, well, not all the time. Like, the Dishonored games have always been loved. I think Prey and Deathloop are the only ones that came out where people were not so hot on them, I think, initially, at the outset. Prey especially. Like, Deathloop got perfect 10s, but there were a lot of people who didn't like it. Prey got, like... I mean, GameSpot gave Prey, like, a 6. Yeah, GameSpot gave Prey a 6 when it launched. Like, I will never understand that. IGN gave the game a 4. Dan Stapleton over at IGN gave the game a 4. I'll never, and he said, like, it was because of a game-breaking glitch, but, like, I'll never understand. I'll never understand why the game got these really low review scores. I feel like it could be good, but the whole point of immersive sims is player interactions, so I don't think it needs one. Yeah, no, and I would agree with that. I don't think they need to do, like, a live-action adaptation or anything like that. But it would still be cool to see. I'm going to go on whim and say Redfall is connected to Deathloop and Dishonored. Oh boy. Hello there, friend. Snuck up on me there, huh? Nope. Had a nutty theory about it, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, hey, more power to you, man. I don't think it's connected whatsoever. I'm not going to dash anybody's hopes, but I don't think it's connected at all. And here we have one of the best original weapons in recent video game history, the glue gun. Such a awesome, and not even just a weapon, just a utility thing. Have you read the Dishonored books, and are they good? I've read 1.5 of the books. I feel bad saying that. I read The Corroded Man, and I thought that was pretty decent. I started reading The Return of Dowd about a year or two ago, and I never finished it. And I still haven't read The Veiled Terror either. I do need to read those. And then I think there's like a comic or a graphic novel that I haven't read. So I do have a lot of Dishonored lore and like I have a lot of external media from Dishonored that I need to catch up on. So okay, jeez, you want to frickin' just sit still for me, man? Gosh. Little buggers are fast, huh? Jeez. Alright. Yes, all except Dishonored. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Dishonored was the one that managed to get the good reviews, so... Why is my... Oh my goodness, dude. Why is my, like... I'm, like, swinging my weapon... I'm swinging my wrench and, like... shooting this stuff so slowly. It's probably because I'm on the nightmare difficulty, but... And I'm taking a lot of damage, too. Like, shit. Okay, and there was another cuss word. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, all except Dishonored, Deathloop. I feel like Deathloop was overrated by critics and way underrated by general audiences. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Like, having now gotten out of the honeymoon phase with Deathloop, I don't think it's a perfect 10 game. But I think it's like... I feel like it's at least an 8 or a 9 out of 10 game. That's what I would say about it. Okay, now I always cringe at this part because, man, like, anything going into my eyeball just gives me the willies. Okay, what is this one? Increase the effectiveness of medkits. Let's see. Repairing and crushing problems with your wrench. Repair 1, leverage 1. Conditioning. Okay, you know what? We're not... I would normally do the health thing, but I feel like I'm going to need some more utilitarian skills. Did they even play it? Did they even play Deathloop? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's chatting, and I'm glad that everybody's chatting. Thanks for everybody who also is sticking around for this long. I really appreciate you guys coming into the channel and hanging out with me for a little while. And I'm sorry, because I'm hardly even playing. I need to be better about that. Okay, let's see. I need to... Okay, tell you what. I am going to do... If survival mode is enabled, use spare parts to repair damaged weapons. Yeah, I am gonna do that one. Okay, no, this is the part that, like, I have a hard time watching this, man. Sticking that needle in your big eyeball. Jeez. And then yanking it out afterwards. Ugh.
I knew you would pick that. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Okay, can I... Where's... Wait. How do I pull up my, Oh, yeah, here we go. I was about to say I forgot how to pull up my, weapon wheel. Okay, let's see. Hello? Anyone here? Yep. Knew it! Oh, you little... Ah! Where'd you go, huh? Where the heck did he go? This is what I hate, is when those little bastards sneak off on you. Oh, okay. Sit. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Sit still, you son of a... Okay, there we go. Jeez. Alright. Honestly, a Dishonored series in a similar style to Netflix's Arcane would be my dream, giving it a sort of watercolor art style with beautiful animation. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm not a League of Legends guy, but I heard that Arcane was a really good TV show. Not to console war, but I think Deathloop didn't do good because Arcane and Bethesda games really don't good with PlayStation, but they are good with the Xbox fan base. Yeah, I don't know if there's any truth to that, honestly. I think Arcane games just really struggle just in general because, again, immersive sims are an inherently niche genre. So also, can I, excuse me, I should get up there and grab some stuff before I go to the lobby. The theory comes from some of the weird vampiric enemies in Dishonored. Maybe it was witches, but same vein. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to rule it out or kill anybody's hopes and dreams, but again, I don't think that it's connected in any way, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Don't take my word for it. Until Arcane comes out and decides to say otherwise, I'm just gonna say that it's not connected in any way. So, all right. This is why I love the glue gun, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. I can just get up to this area here if I could. Okay, come on. All right. I can get up to this area here that, like, normally you wouldn't even be able to get up here until later in the game, but I can just put these things on the wall, and it's crazy. Man, Dishonored 2 has 11 powers and 10 trinkets compared to Deathloop's 2 powers and 4 trinkets. Multiplayer functionality gutted its entire potential. Yeah, well, I mean, there were bound to be sacrifices that would be made when they're adding PvP into it. And, you know, there's going to be sacrifices that Redfall has to make to get the co-op to function properly. But, you know, the trade-off for that is, like, you're getting to experience something that you've never gotten to experience in an Arcane game before, which is playing with 3 other players, you know? I don't know about you guys, but I think that sounds cool. And I personally feel that Arcane have earned the benefit of the doubt from me and a lot of other people because their games are just that good. They're constantly dropping banger after banger after banger, like masterpiece games. Every year that an Arcane game comes out is usually a pretty good year. So, welcome volunteers. Yay! Yeah, no, the volunteers are, things didn't go so well for them. Or anyone here, for that matter. So, alright. I think I'm done looting here, because I can't get into the rest of the rooms until way later. So, now we're just going to go to the lobby. Yeah, me too. I know absolutely nothing about League of Legends. I just heard the show was good, and the art style stuck out to me, so I checked it out, and it blew me away. Okay, yes, I got the favorites wheel, etc., etc. Okay. Now we'll go to the lobby. I would say they struggle because they're immersive sims, and also most of their games don't feel marketed well. We're kind of seeing it again with Redfall and the devs having to say it's not like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I think it's two problems. I think it's a marketing problem, but I also think it's a perception issue. I think that the gaming community at large, we've seen so many Left 4 Dead style clones that anytime we see something that looks even remotely similar, we're like, oh, it's Left 4 Dead, but it's with vampires, you know? So I think it's that, and I think it's also a marketing issue. Obviously, Bethesda has struggled to market Arcane's games, but that goes without saying. Lol, I'm not tripping. If it's connected, phenomenal. If not, I'm still sure I'll love Redfall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if they find a cool way to connect it, then great. But I'd rather that they just kind of keep it separate. So, and now here's the second big reveal of the intro. We're not even on planet Earth, ladies and gents. Earth is over that way. And it's also cool how the station like rotates in real time as well. That's crazy, because you can see we're rotating and the light shafts are constantly moving. There's like a real sense of progression in the game from like a that perspective. Like, you know, you're actually in a rotating space station, and it's really cool. Do you have a build in mind for this playthrough? Honestly, I don't. I really did not think this through. And also, this is a New Game Plus playthrough, so I'm gonna have a lot of abilities that I had in a previous playthrough. So who knows? We'll see. It depends on like how many neuromods I get here at the beginning, I guess.
I know you have a lot of questions.
Alright, Talos 1 is open for you to explore. From the lobby, you can reach other parts of the space station via the bulkhead doors. Yeah, I know all of that. Fire Pete Hines. I don't know. I don't feel like I even know enough about marketing to say one way or another whether like you should fire this person or fire that person. Pete Hines has been with Bethesda for going on like what, 25 years? He's been with the company since the very beginning. So I mean, I don't know if he's fully like to blame for some of the marketing problems that Bethesda has had. I mean, he is the head of PR, so he certainly has something to do with it, you know, but I would not say that he is like wholly 100% at fault, you know, so. Okay, I am not surviving this. Holy crap. That was bad. Ugh, yeah, this is gonna be rough. Oh boy. Okay. This is mega random. Your thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how Hogwarts Legacy turns out. I'm not a big Potterhead. But I am curious to see how the game turns out, you know, so we'll see what happens, I guess, with Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, now I just gotta be smarter about this. There we go. I just gotta stun him a little bit. Just gotta get him started, and then I can work on it like that. In memory of John F. Kennedy. So John F. Kennedy survived the assassination, so that's why this game doesn't take place in the Dishonored universe. So just figured I'd mention that. Also, I'm gonna get this super early because this is gonna help me out a lot. Got a recycler charge. Bet y'all didn't know about that, huh? It's a little side quest thing there. Not until later in the game do you find that, but again, that's what I love about Arcane's games. It's like if you've played through them multiple times, you have a benefit of knowledge that other people don't. He is now the PE. Oh yeah, and enemy health is increased with every New Game Plus file, by the way. Oh, wow, really? That's crazy. He's now the PE and marketing now. Pete Hines isn't head marketing. Didn't he get promoted to a new role by Xbox? He is the president of PR. Yeah, he's the president of PR and marketing. So yes, so, and that has been his position for the past 20-something years. He's been the head of marketing for Bethesda. So, and as far as I know, he hasn't been fired, and they haven't, you know. And honestly, he's been a lot less vocal on social media. He used to be very vocal on social media a lot, so I'm surprised that he hasn't been very vocal. Okay, come on. Alright, there we go. I gotta back up. Back off. Okay. Okay. There we go. Get the charge attack in there first. Okay. Whew. Alright. That could have gone very bad, just like the the Phantom encounter there, but did okay. Whatever the appeal of multiplayer is, it can be easily recreated elsewhere and should never have been allowed to infect the Arcane formula. Yeah, and I get that argument, you know. At the same time, it's like, I do like to see Arcane do like new things, you know. And if they decided that, hey, we want to do we think we can do something really good with co-op and multiplayer, again, I think they've earned the benefit of the doubt personally, because they've just made such great games. Oh wow, a trash can. Yeah. There we go. Okay. He was vice president of PR. He was the vice president of PR, and he got promoted to head of PR and marketing. Okay. How'd you feel about Big Daddy Elden Ring, the game that took gaming by storm, being hysterical because I despise that community? I've played a lot of the From Software games in the past, the Dark Souls games. I played a little bit of Sekiro. I still need to go back and complete that, and I do eventually want to go and play Elden Ring. So, I mean, I was honestly kind of shocked to see the response that Elden Ring got. Like, it was getting Game of the Year, perfect 10s across the board. That was crazy to see. Oh yeah, these turrets are going to help me out a lot too. I'm going to need to use the turrets a lot. Okay, let's see here. OMG, hot boss, Jason Chang. 0451. Why did I even have to look on the computer to know that? I should already know this by now. You'd think I would know this by now, right? But apparently not.
Welcome back.
Okay, there's the psychoscope.
This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Okay, recycler. Transfer all of the junk. Gonna get this stuff out of the inventory. Okay, hot take, I honestly didn't really love A Crack in the Slab in Dishonored 2. It's really impressive, but it never felt as open as the other levels. And yeah, I get that. It's restrictive because, right, they take away your main abilities that you've been using, but they give you the timepiece as a trade-off, you know? So I really like the level. I'm a sucker for time travel, so I really enjoyed it, but that's, again, just me. So, and also I was about to say, don't I have 2 of these? Let me put that guy in there, because I don't need an extra one. I think their PR and marketing fall way short in a lot of areas. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think if there was one area where I would say Microsoft could really help Bethesda out, it would be the marketing department, because yeah, they they do kind of struggle there, at least, you know, based on from the outside looking in. I feel like they struggle quite a bit. Wow, they really give you the psychoscope this early in New Game Plus, huh? That's pretty cool. All right.
The psychoscope
Cool.
was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1.
All
Use it
right.
to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn.
Okay, and now I need to do... Okay, we want the shotgun there, and then I have combat focus.
You invented it, by the way.
Okay, the psychoscope. Okay, and actually here, hold on, because I need to do some upgrades here. Okay, yeah, see, look, so I have a lot of the human upgrades. So I have like a completely upgraded, almost a completely upgraded engineer tree, almost a completely upgraded security. So I'm on New Game Plus, so I could do a lot of the alien powers this playthrough, which would be really cool. I think there was a shotgun in security. It might help. Yeah, I'm going to find the shotgun in security and get that. So Elden Ring deserves its praise, but man, the multiplayer aspect brought in the worst kind of fan base. Oh yeah, the PvP community in Dark Souls has always been a little toxic to a certain extent, you know, so... Alright. Okay, now this is another really cool part here, seeing the recording. And again, just like the whole perspective shift when you're looking at the looking glass, that's really cool, so... Arcane aren't trying to be starving artists. It has hundreds of employees with mortgages and student loans. They are trying to adapt. Yeah, exactly, you know, so...
Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why?
Oh yeah, what's the code? 5150?
You're not going to like what I have to say next.
I gotta go back for that. Uh-oh.
Radios. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
Alright, well...
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Actually, can I get some... Let me get a couple more shotgun shells here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, let's save the game. Let me catch up in the chat here. But yeah, it's... And, you know, another point that I would make with, like, people worried about Arcane doing the multiplayer thing, just think about how much worse it could have been. Like, imagine if Bethesda had forced them to do a live service game, you know, with a battle pass and crap like that. Like, it could be way worse, guys. Like, come on. And, I mean, I guess that sounds kind of crappy for me to say it that way, but, you know, Redfall is still going to be one of those classic kind of single-player style Arcane games. It's just going to have that co-op added into it, you know? So... And yeah, I just barely noticed how much my health shot up. Like, geez. Once I got the psychoscope, man, good lord. Arcane technically already dabbled in multiplayer back when they were working on their canceled game, The Crossing, which had the invasion-style system. Yeah, exactly. So, like, they had The Crossing, which was canceled, and they were working on that game with Valve, I think, back in the day, because it was running on the Source engine. And, yeah, like, they basically took those ideas and they put them into, oh wow, I can jump really high too, dang. They put them into Deathloop, so, yeah, which was really cool. Okay, also, I need to get this ready. There we go. And yeah, it is, to your point, King, this is a shotgun skin that you get when you, I guess, like, if you had pre-ordered the game back in the day, you could get that cool shotgun skin, which was really cool. It's the Margrave shotgun. Kind of a neat little skin on there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this isn't actually going to be as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Well, it might still be, who knows, because weapons have the degradation now, right? So I got to keep an eye out for that. Okay, honestly, I'd love to see them take a crack at The Crossing again. Everything they had from it really caught my attention. Yeah, that game looked really cool, just based on, like, the prototype footage they showed. That's the coolest looking shotgun. The way I first played this game was just only building human trees and getting every gun upgrade. Use the stun gun and shotgun for the entire game. Yeah. What worries me is its network code and stability when playing. Deathloop was not perfect in that aspect, and now it takes more than 5 minutes to find a game with Juliana. Yeah. Yeah, Deathloop doesn't run on the dedicated servers. It's a peer-to-peer. And so, yeah, that inherently is going to have issues associated with it. Go over here and explore this side real quick. Oh yeah, look at my sprint speed too. I can sprint so much faster. Okay. Alright. Okay, really? Alright. There we go. Sorry, Yuri. Tough break, pal. Flexi foam bolts. Okay. I'm just picking up all the junk because I'm going to be able to turn that all into scrap later that I'm going to need for more important things. Some drinks. There we go. That's a really nice skin. Very Art Deco. Yeah, on the shotgun. Yeah, like I said, it was a pre-order. I think it was like a pre-order bonus for when the game came out all those years ago. I tell you what skin I really want, and I'm pissed that they still haven't brought it over to the PC version of the game, is they have that Prey shotgun in Deathloop that it was only on the PlayStation 5 version, and it was like a Prey skin for the shotgun in Deathloop, and I'm really annoyed that they haven't brought that over to PC because, man, I want that skin. It looks so awesome. And they had a Dishonored style machete that had like Corvo's mask, kind of that same style to it, which was really cool. Okay, oh wait, I don't have the key card, my bad. I was about to say, why did that not work? Appreciate everybody sticking around. If you haven't already, and I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, if you have been enjoying me listening to me ramble and play Prey, definitely hit that like button on the stream. Would very much appreciate it. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel, because I focus on primarily Arcane Studios and Bethesda stuff. There's going to be a lot more Redfall content as we get closer to that game's release. I'm still planning on making a couple more Deathloop videos and finishing out my Death Lore series. So if any of that is stuff that you're interested in, definitely check that out. Hey, Timur, thanks for sticking, or sorry, not thanks for sticking, thanks for jumping into the chat and in the stream, man. Good to see ya. Man, you telling me they have so many exclusive, specific, locked content in Deathloop that it irritates me on some Pokemon stuff. I honestly still haven't played Mooncrash. I think it isn't even on either of the services I can play it through. Mooncrash is so good. So, I've started playing Prey tonight, obviously. I'm probably going to end up streaming the entirety of this game. If you guys want to see me stream Mooncrash, just let me know, because I also really enjoy Mooncrash, so. Alright, now we are in... What area are we in again? We're in Psychotronics, right? No, we're not in Psychotronics. We're somewhere else. I forget exactly where we are, but I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, let's see. Didn't that Prey Deathloop shotgun shoot a pattern in the shape of a mimic? Looked beautiful. Yeah, exactly. And that's another reason. It's like the pattern, the spray pattern of the shotgun pellets is in the shape of a mimic from Prey for that shotgun, which is like just another reason why I'm like, Bethesda, Arcane, are you guys gonna, because Deathloop doesn't have the PS5 exclusivity now, so it's like, guys, come on, put the skins on the Steam marketplace. Like, if I have to pay like $5 for that, I will. That's fine. Just let me have it, you know? Alright, we're gonna avoid the metal detector. Okay, oh yeah, and there's that guy right above me, which... There's so much verticality in Prey too. That's another thing that I really like about it. Hardware, I think... Yeah, and it could be hardware too. I had this pre-order bonus when I got the PS4 version physically back in 2017, though since I got a PS5 and moved over, I lost the data for it, and the code had expired. Ah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Nope. Got your ass. Alright. Was there someone else here? No? Okay. Oh, and then we got this poor guy. Thaddeus York. Fighting Clive Lawrence. Who wins in this fight, huh? God, that is creepy. That's I forget, was it, I think it was Hart that had said it at the beginning of the stream, but like, man, Prey, you can play Prey as a survival horror game. I would consider Prey to be a survival horror game. I absolutely would. Like, I would put it in that same kind of genre. Like, is it as scary as other survival horror games? No, not necessarily, but man, when this game scares you, it scares you. Like, the nightmare still gives me the willies. Like, I can't, all the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and I just get so tense. All of the muscles in my body tighten up when the nightmare shows up. Like, still, after all this time. Okay, got more stuff there. Oh, wait, actually, did I need the pistol there. And then, yeah, so I'm going to be using that weapon wheel a lot, so. Captain America. Language! Yeah, exactly. Sorry. I think I've seen people complain about the colored loot in Deathloop, but honestly, it never felt like it changed anything. It's not like who has what is random. Prey scared me quite a bit. Maybe not Outlast scary, but still, yeah, no, not Outlast scary, but this game, man, it still can do a number on you, so. Like, look at that, dude. That is, ugh. That is so creepy. Jeez. Okay. I'm just grabbing all the loot.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts.
Oh, my bad. We're in the hardware labs. Yeah, I was about to say, where are we at again?
Looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Ballistics lab, the chemical lab. Okay, I do need the health. So we're gonna do this. Get rid of all of this fire. Get to that med kit. Alright, here we go. Key to the ballistics lab. There's the chemical lab. Whoa. Jeez. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Alright. This is where we get the recycler charge. I love these drawings they have on the whiteboard too. Like someone actually drew those. That's really cool. Recycler charge, fabrication plan. Okay. The mimics are good for jump scares. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Country Mouse, to your point about like colored loot and death loot. For those of you who didn't like that, you need to prep yourselves, because Redfall is going to have the exact same thing. And Redfall is actually going to be a looter shooter. You know, it's going to have a lot of those elements to it. So those of you who didn't like the colored loot in Deathloop, you better prep yourselves, because there's going to be a lot more of it. New code is 9563. Okay. Now we're gonna get in there. Can you tell I've played this game before? I'm just speeding through this. Alright. 9563. There we go. Get more of those. Hello, friends. You know, they're kind of cute. In a way. If you look at them a certain way. I think part of the horror on the first playthrough is just how menacing most of the enemies are. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Get all this stuff here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Recycler charge went off with my foot in range. The organic material that was once a part of me is now neatly compacted into this sphere you see before you. Take heed. Ugh. I've got foot meat in a green cube, or in a green sphere. Okay. Goodbye, friends. I love the recycler charges too. Like, they have such a cool effect, and just their utility. Like, you can recycle any object in the game that's not tied down and just trade it for this stuff, which is really cool. I completed all the skill trees playing on hardest difficulty, and meeting the nightmare is still tense. That thing can take all 4 Typhon attacks in a row and not lose even half its health. Honestly, dude, that thing gives me the frickin' willies. Seriously. I have the Prey shotgun in Deathloop on PS5. The Transtar... Yeah, the Transtar Trencher. That's what it's called. I'll be honest, I don't really like the feel of it from the standard Trencher. Oh, really? Oh. That kind of sucks. Alright, that's the machine shop. Get in there eventually. I want a pet mimic, honestly. And I love that, like, in the Mooncrash DLC, they actually give you, like, a pet mimic that'll follow you around. It's really... And you can put, like, little, cute little, like, hats. Like, one of them is a little sombrero that you can put on him, which is really hilarious. Alright. I don't want to use a lot of my pistol or my shotgun ammo, so I'm going to be a little bit sparing with it.
Dr. Norstein, where are you? Machine shop. I was just... I heard an explosion. Forget that. Grab whatever you can and get to my office.
We're evacuating. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so does this one just not, like, does this shotgun not degrade at all? Because if so, that's crazy.
What should I... Neuromods, exotic material, just hurry. Meet me in my office. Yes, sir. And bring a glue gun.
And bring a glue gun! Alright. You're lucky to have it regardless. I like the beefy, thunderous sound of the regular Vopat. The Transtar one has a different sound. Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, go ahead. Try coming up that way then, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead. By all means. By all means. Go ahead and just walk through that fire. You go ahead and do that, buddy. I'll just use it to my advantage. Flexi foam bolts, thank you. Just grab some more of this junk. I need to okay, there, I was about to say, isn't there a recycler down here? Need to get rid of all this crap. Okay, we're getting rid of this. I don't really like keeping the boltcaster around, but I'll keep it around, I guess, for the time being. And also, look at, I didn't realize, I forgot how much inventory space I had. Which is good, I guess, that I have that much, you know. Okay, here we go. And then what do we have in here? Some more storage. Okay, let's see. Collect more disruptor and Q-beam ammunition from robotic corpses. Yeah, sure, why not? Data. Okay, no, we'll skip that. Great stream. Gotta run, brother. Good night. Yeah, good night, King. Appreciate you sticking around, man. Hope to see you again next time. And also, yeah, have a good night. I know King Fanman's heading out of the chat and out of the stream, everyone. For those of you who don't know the King Fanman, he focuses on a lot of Fallout 76 and Bethesda news-related content. So those of you who don't know him, you should definitely check out his channel. It's really good stuff there.
You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
With the security roster. Oh, I already know. I don't need no security roster to find our boy. Sadly, I know exactly where he is, so. Oh boy. Okay, that was almost very bad. I almost got sucked into that. Okay, jeez Louise. Alright. That could have been very bad. Oh. Okay, and we got all the frickin' robots in here too. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go outside through the airlock. I won't go outside just yet, but I will get the ready there.
You'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't.
Got you.
Last thing.
Forgot I had that ability too. Alright. Yep, so I need my propulsion thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, got rid of all of those guys. It's nice, because now I have all the enemies cleared out. I can just, oh, and actually, let me repair you. And fortify. Yeah, why not? Oh, you're welcome, buddy. He said thank you. That's so funny. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Let's see here. I'm just going through people's emails. Going through everyone's emails. Yep. I was about to say one of those is going to turn into a mimic. Two of them, actually, from the looks of it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. What's your favorite ability in any Arcane game? Shift, baby. Yeah, honestly, Blink from Dishonored that's the best one in my opinion. Well, not the best one, but well, actually no, yeah, it is. It's the best one. It has the most utility, and I think it's just the coolest one, you know? Like, who doesn't want to be able to teleport around everywhere, you know? Teleportation is such a underrated power in, like, popular fiction. It's really cool. So yeah, Blink from Dishonored is my personal favorite ability, and then I also think it's the best ability, just in general.
Requesting new operator.
Alright, let's see here.
TranStar Cobalt 410 engineering class operator ready to deploy.
Actually, here.
Stand clear of
Repair my thing. What a fantastic game. Honestly, Prey is really good. And hey, Chris, thanks for jumping into the stream. Appreciate you being here. Far Reach is the coolest thing ever. Oh yeah, Far Reach is really awesome too. Like, Far Reach has got some really awesome utility to it as well. And it's different too, because Far Reach is momentum based as opposed to Far Reach is momentum based as opposed to Blink, which is like just a static teleport ability, you know. So what do I have here, huh? Satellite psychotronic transistor. So what does that do again? Forget exactly. I think it's something to do with the a satellite component able to generate faux psychotronic signals. Right, I think that's something you can use to like get the nightmare basically like off your scent, so to speak. So, alright. Let's get the rest of this junk in here. I've got a wrench that I can get rid of. There we go. I am in the middle of a Fallout 4 playthrough at the moment. In my honest opinion, the junk recycling and crafting systems feel very similar. Yeah, they do, actually. You know, talk all the crap you want about Fallout 4, but they did put some really good systems in there. The crafting and junk and collecting all that stuff, it makes so much sense for Fallout to have that. Like, it was just the natural progression of that design in my eyes. So that's one of my favorite parts about Fallout 4 is that. Mine is Deathloop's Carnesis. Yeah, Carnesis is really cool too. Just being able to throw people around just like ragdolls is a ton of fun. Thanks, appreciate the stream. No, I appreciate you. In fact, just want to say thank you to everybody who's sticking around. I wasn't expecting this much engagement. I guess people just were really excited to watch me play Prey, so thanks for sticking around, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Take a sip of my drink there. If you haven't already, please do consider hitting that like button on the stream, because that helps the channel. And then also, if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing if you're into the Arcane Studios and Bethesda-focused content, because that is what I primarily like to focus on here at the channel. So, and you guys can expect a lot more live streams like this from me this year, just in general. One of my goals for this year is I definitely want to do a lot more live streams of Arcane stuff. I want to stream Dishonored eventually. I want to stream Deathloop more. Definitely gonna plan on streaming Redfall. And also, I think it was Lord Wunderbar that had suggested Weird West. Weird West is another one that I really want to stream also, so that's gonna be another one. Where did he go? Is that him right there? No, that's not him. Wait, what? He just disappeared. The hell? Oh, wait, no, there he is. Lol. Okay. Let's see. Far Reach with Max Domino is so funny. Oh, yeah. Like, Domino and, like, what is it? There's, like, an upgrade for Far Reach that lets you yank enemies away, and that's really funny as well. That's really fun to use. Oh, some Neuromods. Nice. With Far Reach, outside of hurling enemies, the way you can yank a bottle and actually have to catch it is so satisfying. Yeah, and that's what's cool is like there's a whole physics system with Far Reach that is really awesome. Alright, here we go. Got that. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking maybe this game is not going to be as hard as I thought it would be, especially since I'm doing, like, New Game Plus on the Nightmare difficulty, so, I think Billy's Blink in Death of the Outsider is really good. I would say the worst variant is Shift in Deathloop, but it feels a lot better with increased distance. Yeah, no, it does. And Billy's ability, what is that one called? Displace? That one is really cool too. I mean, that one definitely has its usages. It's very different from Blink and all of the other abilities like Far Reach and whatnot. It's very different, but I thought it was cool, like how you could upgrade it to where you can swap places with people and do all sorts of cool stuff with that, which was really neat. So, oh yeah, I forgot I have leverage, actually. Forgot I have that lure, or not that lure, that ability. I have the leverage ability. Okay, let me scrap just a couple more pieces of junk, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, let's see, we got that. Arcane City, boys. Arcane City. Whoop, whoop. I enjoyed Dowd's version of Blink a lot. Yeah, no, Dowd's Blink was really cool, like how you freeze time in midair, and then they added that as a upgrade to Corvo's Blink in Dishonored 2. I think Dishonored 2 probably has my favorite version of Blink because they added the Dowd's like little upgrade thing there, which was really cool. Okay, what do I want to upgrade? I'll tell you what, I'll upgrade this guy. Incapacitation rates. Okay. Handling. Range. Reload speed. Because I do want to use the glue gun a lot more in this game. So, also, Rich Wilson. That name sounds so familiar. Rich Wilson. Don't you work for Arcane? Aren't you an Arcane employee? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm sorry. There's a rich someone who's like, they follow me on Twitter and they're an Arcane employee. I could be wrong, but if you are, hi, thanks for watching. Even if you're not, hi, thanks for watching still. Yeehaw, honestly. Far Reach with Domino is the foundation of my gameplay. I've played this game so many times over the last 6 years and never thought to throw a recycler at that blockade. Really? That's funny. Well, hey, hopefully I showed you something new that you can do, you know? I've played this game so many times. This game has like so many different ways that you can approach like a room or an obstacle or an enemy. You could make the argument that this game has the most freedom of gameplay than any other Arcane game. You could make that argument.
Microgravity
So
detected.
perhaps actually left a year or so ago. Oh, really? Oh, where are you at now? Just out of curiosity. And hey, thanks for coming into the stream, man. Really appreciate you coming in here. That means a lot that, like, I have, whether you're former Arcane or you're currently with Arcane, it doesn't matter to me. Like, you have helped to create literally some of my favorite games of all time. So, like, thanks a ton for that, obviously. Also, going back to the game here, like, the very first time you go out here in Zero G and you hear this track, the music, it's like, okay, here, I'm gonna stop moving. Just listen to this for a bit. It's so quiet. Like, it's a very eerie silence that you have out here in space in this game. Like, man, it's so good. The only other game that I can think of that does Zero G this well would be maybe like Dead Space, at least that I've played. So I wonder, have you ever played Outer Worlds? I played maybe like 30 minutes and I just kind of dropped it. It's not for me, man. Honestly, I know Obsidian is a good studio, but I've never really thought that their games have never really been for me. And this is an oxygen refill station? What the heck? Refill oxygen. Huh. That's cool. So I've never seen that before, so that's actually part of like the survival hardcore mode. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I found a human corpse there. I found a human body. Oh, here's some crates down here. Want to open these. You don't want to move too fast in 0G though either, because if you're going too fast at the max speed, you'll just crash into crap and just take some serious damage that way. But yeah, no, I haven't played Outer Worlds. I'm at a studio called Archetype, former BioWare people. Oh, wow, okay. Thanks for streaming. It's great to see people still enjoying this. One of my favorite projects to work on. That is so awesome. So, did you actually work on the game? Like, what part of it did you actually work on? Just out of curiosity. I say just out of curiosity. I'm such a fan, dude. I just want to know everything there is to know about, like, I want to know how these games were made. I want to know, like, I want to be that fly on the wall and just know all about those conversations that the team had, man. It's just so, it's very fascinating, and it's also very inspiring, because it makes me creative, and it makes me feel like, yeah, hell yeah, Arcane is the best in the biz, because they are, you know, so... Okay, here we go. We got that.
Not surprising.
Okay.
Well done.
And then, oh, okay, and this door opened the Beams and Waves lab. Oh yeah, don't we need to close this door, right? I need to do that still. Such a classic. No, Outer Worlds is effing phenomenal. And see, that's the thing. I've heard that it's really good. I guess I'm just not into that kind of thing, you know. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll give it a try, but I'm not gonna, I wouldn't hold your breath that I would like try that or do anything with it. So I think it looks cool, and I've heard that Outer Worlds is really good. It's just probably not something that I'm very into, you know. I'm just not very interested in it. So, and you know, everybody's interested in different things, so how could you? I'm so sorry. I've broken your heart several times this stream. I'm like, no, Redfall's in a separate universe, and all the games are in separate universes, and no, I'm not. And to be clear, I don't dislike Outer Worlds. I've just never. I played the first 30 minutes and I just couldn't get into it. Like, I don't dislike it because of that. I just couldn't get into it, you know. So it's just a very different kind of experience. I was level design lead on Prey and Mooncrash. Oh, snap, really? Wow, okay, so just like lead on pretty much all of the level design. That's, wow. So I have you to thank, alongside your teammates, for creating this massive... this absolutely massive play space, like, and honestly, one of the greatest, like, haunted houses in space of all time. Talos 1 is. It really is. That is so awesome to hear. And then also you worked on Mooncrash, which is dope. Mooncrash has got some great level design too, at the moon base and whatnot. That is so awesome. I'm like geeking out right now that I have a former Arcane dev in the chat watching the stream. That is so cool. Thank you so much, Rich, for talking to me about that. That is so cool, man. And hey, good luck working with Archetype, a bunch of like former BioWare devs. I don't know if you see that. I feel like I've heard of this studio. I just don't. I'm probably wrong. There's a lot of studios that have like former BioWare devs, but that is so cool. And hey, if whatever your studio is working on hasn't already been announced, I'm very curious to see what you guys end up working on. So, assuming of course it hasn't already been announced, and I'm just really crappy for not paying attention to that sort of thing. I don't pay nearly as much attention to the indie scene as I should. Like, and the game's probably not even an indie game. What do I know? So, I remember the last body I needed to locate was out in space. Yeah, going out there and just floating out there is like really a tense experience. Okay, let me save the game and let me catch up on chat here for a bit. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now, give or take. Wait, did you not like Fallout New Vegas either? Yeah, I tried, but I just, again, Fallout, and people are gonna crucify me for this, but I just couldn't get into Fallout New Vegas. I really liked Fallout 3. I thought Fallout 4 was pretty good. I do want to eventually go back and give New Vegas another shot. I want to give it a second chance because I know that it's really good. There's a lot more hardcore RPG stuff about New Vegas that I just couldn't get into. So, but yeah. Maybe Valve were impressed by the Far Reach loot yank, as Half-Life Alyx uses a similar dynamic to grab objects. Oh, that's cool. I don't have a VR headset, but I heard Half-Life Alyx was really good. Chris says, speaking of Mooncrash, heard that was incredible. I need to revisit Prey and download that DLC. Dude, get on it ASAP. Mooncrash is like... Man, I'm trying to remember. So, of all the DLC I've played for the Arcane games, like Knife of Dunwall, Brigmore Witches, those are like top tier. Mooncrash is up there with those for me personally. Like Mooncrash, and again, you could make the argument that Mooncrash is like the best piece of DLC that Arcane has ever created. Probably one of the best pieces of DLC of all time. I would make that argument. Like, it's one of the best DLC expansions ever made. Just the sheer amount of creativity that went into that. And I think also I sucked up whatever was in here that I was trying to get to. Rip. Okay, I have leverage, for God's sake. I need to... Frickin'... I'm gonna toss this tape drive out of sheer frustration. Alright, I really wish we could see more of Prey's kind of level design in games, honestly, dude. Teammates, for sure. It was fairly established by the time I got the promotion, but it was cool to shepherd the giant connected space to completion. Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Nice. Hey, Rich Wilson, are you working on the new Dragon Age game, if you can disclose that? No, yeah, he's doing, like, something else. He's not actually working with BioWare, he's working at a studio that is made of former BioWare devs. The actual BioWare is doing Dragon Age, but Archetype, I'm assuming, is working on something completely different, which, now that I know that it hasn't... You just said, where is it? What did you say? You said, we haven't announced yet. Ready for it to be, though. Ready for it to be announced, though. Yeah. Well, hey, man, I'm pay attention to that. So I know that you follow me on Twitter, so I'm gonna check and see when that release date or whenever the game is like officially unveiled. I'm gonna be looking for that. So, okay, what am I missing here? Looking Glass console. It doesn't. Right. I need to power it up. Okay, let's see. Let me just catch up a little bit here. Thanks. It's interesting to get into the headspace of people that have worked on completely different things after being in immersive sims for over a decade. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, all because all the BioWare people are, you know, RPG guys. They don't... I mean, maybe some of them, like, you know, play the immersive sim stuff, do stuff like that, but they have a very different... that's a good way of looking at it. Like, they have a very different kind of... idea of, like, what games they like... or what games to develop, like what games do they like to play, etc. So, okay, here it is. I don't know why I didn't just go over here. I'm an idiot. Off-topic-ish, but about Redfall. I keep going away from the mic because I have the chat up on my cell phone, guys, so sorry about that. Prototype Looking Glass connection lost. Wait, what? Oh, right, I have to go over there to do that. But anyway, okay, I'm going to need to catch up on chat here. So, sorry, guys, I know I keep pausing the game, but... I think you mentioned about seeing customization for it on the Dev Direct, but honestly, I'd be excited to see customization on the side of outfits. Yeah, I did mention that in the Redfall video where I said that, you know, they said that they're going to show off some of the customization. Some of that is bound to be cosmetic. Like, there's going to be probably some different skins or different outfits for the characters, and also probably some weapon skins and stuff like that. So there is going to be some cosmetic customization. Best expansion ever made, dang, up there with Blood and Wine from Witcher 3. Okay, so Blood and Wine is... I haven't played a whole lot of The Witcher 3. I never completed it. I never played any of the expansions. I've heard they're really good. I've just never really gotten into it. What am I trying to do here? Diagnostics. Okay, here we go. Diagnose network servers. Server AR ARX. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this an Arx Fatalis reference? I'm just now realizing this. Network utilities. Or, oh, crap. Wait, hold on. Which one? What were the last 4 digits of that? 1496. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm not saying Mooncrash is the best expansion ever made. I'm saying it's one of the best. Like, easily top 5, top 10, like, DLC expansions of all time. Just my opinion, but, you know, so.
It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
Alright, and then, will we ever see a Prey 2? I mean, that final twist of a part human Typhon makes me wonder what could happen. I really hope we do, but I don't think that it's probably going to happen. I think the studio, I think Bethesda, Arcane, and Microsoft's priorities are on other things. But who knows? Maybe Microsoft decides to take a gamble and you know, provide the proper funding for Arcane to do like a really interesting Prey sequel. But I doubt it, sadly. I forgot you haven't really played Witcher 3. Yeah, exactly. So, I love everything art style wise about these games, so things like skins are always eye candy for me. I want to work as a character artist for Arcane someday. That's what my plan is, at least. Oh, awesome. Well, hey man, you know, if you put together like a portfolio, you keep working at it, I'm sure they'd love to work with you and hire you at some point, you know. Dream big, and your dreams are going to take you far, man. Like, you know, and I don't want to make it about me, but I never in a million years thought that I would ever reach 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, let alone 1,000, and I just barely crossed 1,100 subscribers just like 2 days ago, which I want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribed, and to those of you who aren't already subscribed, you know, maybe consider it. Check out the channel, see if it's something that you like. But I seriously didn't think I would be where I'm at right now, and I also didn't think that I would be streaming this game on a Monday night to a bunch of people who are like really passionate about the same kind of games that I love. Like, I really appreciate all of you guys like tuning in and supporting the stream. Seriously, like, words can only express so much, but it really does mean a lot to have everybody here. Arcane games will never really age in terms of visuals. They all have such great style. Dude, absolutely. Even graphics-wise, they'll never feel dated for me because the art is just phenomenal. Yeah, what Arcane games have taught me is that, like, realism, it's okay to shoot for realism, like cinematic realism with your games, like if you look at something like The Last of Us, but having a really strong and defined art style, or a visual palette, or a visual style like Prey, Dishonored, Deathloop, Redfall, having a really defined and distinct visual style, that is always going to trump a realistic look. Always. Every single time it's going to trump it. So, okay, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of going through random little hallways and passageways. I still need to go upstairs, actually, I just realized. So, let me go ahead and do that. Hello there. Oh my god, it's an Arx Fatalis reference. Yeah, well, it said ARX, so I'm like, Arx Fatalis? And that's another thing, too, that I wanted to ask you guys about. I actually installed Arx Fatalis on my PC, and I want to try to install Dark Messiah. And I want to know if you guys would want me to stream some of, like, the OG Arcane games. So let me know in the chat if that's something that you would be interested in seeing me do at some point.
And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, well,
okay, let's see here.
anyway.
I still think the original Dishonored looks amazing. I revisited that a few months ago. Dude, honestly, the original Dishonored is going to be 11 years old this year. It still holds up. Like, that watercolor painting style, it is just still so amazing. It's not even funny how amazing it is. And holy crap, look at how many freaking, jeez, how many neuromods I have. Okay, let me do... Fully upgrade non-standard tech weapons. Yeah, sure. I want to be able to fully upgrade stuff. Okay. Let's do some of the really cool abilities here. Okay, we definitely want Psycho Shock, which is probably what the name of this game should have been to begin with, but... Mind Jack. Force biological enemies to end hostilities and fight for you. Definitely want that too. Definitely gonna need to use that. And then you always have to... Well, actually, should I get Phantom Shift? I should get Phantom Shift, but no. Well, I will get that eventually. Obviously, you have to get the Mimic ability. You just have to do that. Like, that is way too cool to not use properly, you know? So, okay, let's see. I've got to retire for the evening. Thanks for keeping the Pray Love going. No, thank you, sir. And thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you talking with me and talking with everybody. And hey, like I said, looking forward to when whatever you and the team over there at Archetype are working on. Really looking forward to seeing what that ends up being when that gets announced. Let's see. Missed some achievements, haha. Man, you telling me my channel growing past just 100 subs have me baffled, right? Like, I never in a million years thought I was going to get 100 subs, let alone 1,000, so it's just crazy. I see that you were playing with the level 3 knowledge of the game perk. This perk makes this good game better. Yeah, you see how, like, I've played this game so many times, I'm just like, oh, this is from a side quest. I just hit that a couple of times, and I can just open it and get some cool stuff, so... you would watch the Arx Fatalis and Dark Messiah stream, Country Mouse. I appreciate that. Lord Wonderbar, thank you for the words of encouragement, man, and I'm so glad you're getting more viewership. Absolutely deserved, dude. Your content is always straight to the point and informative. Well, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. And you've been a regular on the channel for a while, so... And, oh my god, Ricardo Bear is in the chat, people. Ricardo Bear is in the chat. Oh my god. Hey, Arcane Realm, thanks for all the Arcane love. Can't stay to chat, just wanted to say hello, and thanks for the enthusiasm for our games. Oh my gosh. No, thank you, sir. I have so much to thank you for, honestly. And I know you can't stay to chat, but hey, really excited for Redfall. Can't wait for Wednesday, the developer direct. Can't wait to see more of that gameplay. Yes, sir, been saying it for years. Art over graphics all day. Breath of the Wild, Persona 5 Royal, Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, exactly. Those are all great examples. Like, very defined art style as opposed to cinematic realism, you know? So, actually, no, I'll do this. Farewell. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Whew. Bet you guys didn't know you could do that, huh? Pretty cool, right? You stun them, and then you stick a recycler on there. Get all that sweet, sweet crafting materials. One of the best Easter eggs in the game right here, ladies and gents. Hello, my name is Mr. Gluey McGlueface. Do I really have the heart to smash this immaculate work of art? This is like a Da Vinci or a Michelangelo work of art. Like, I can't destroy this. This is just too beautiful. Look at this. It's gorgeous. But yeah, wow. I can't believe Ricardo Bear just jumped into my chat. That's dope. Next thing you know, Rafael Colantonio and Harvey Smith will jump in, and Dinga. One of these days. Maybe. We'll see. That's awesome, though. I can't believe he jumped into the chat. That's so cool. For those of you who don't know, Ricardo Bear... he was here in the chat just briefly. He's probably already gone by now, but he is actually the one of the creative directors on Redfall, and he also was one of the lead designers on Prey. as well, which is really awesome. So we had Rich Wilson in here. We had Ricardo Bear. That is so cool. I can't believe that I finally have that poll now where like I have Arcane people watching me. That's wild. Okay, let me see. Okay, I need to pause. I need to save. I need to catch up on chat. And I'm sorry, guys. I know I do this periodically, but geez, yeah. Dishonored is officially a retro game. Yeah, Dishonored is now officially a retro game. It's over 10 years old. We were talking about Prey doing poorly earlier, and I know everybody says it, but yeah, the name probably didn't help. Well, it's funny, they did an interview, I forget who it was, but there was an interview with Raph Colantonio where he said that he was pissed that Bethesda basically pushed the Prey name and the IP onto them, and Arcane didn't really even have any say in what the name was going to be. Bethesda was adamant that they call it Prey, like that it was non-negotiable that they had to call it Prey. Wow, so many Arcane people showing, right? Crazy. Yes, I totally bet they were going to call this game Psycho Shock before Bethesda reared their ugly head and was like, no, your game is going to be called Prey. Whoa, fire. You can grenade tag in Prey, mind blown. Yes, sir, absolutely. And again, I've played this game so much. There's so many little hidden things in this game and a bunch of the other Arcane games that I've just kind of picked up on. And that's what's so cool about these games. It's like they've designed it in a way where you ask yourself, can I do this? And then when you try it and it works, you're like, oh, hell yeah, dude. I love this. So the technology of the Prey universe seems impressive to me. The recycler charges are like small pocket black holes. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. So Ricardo Bear was a designer on Deus Ex 2. Yes, absolutely. The OG Deus Ex, and I think Deus Ex Invisible War back in the day as well. So at, what are they called? Ion Storm, I believe is what they were called. Who's down here? Oh, okay. What does it look like? The shape in the glass. Even if we're dead, it won't be over. Alright. Let's see about doing this again. Hello, friend. Well, that was nice and easy. Okay. Now I need to get back up. So we are going to do this. I'm going to do a little bit of this. There we go. Okay, so... Alright, come on. Okay, there we go. Well, that didn't really work exactly the way I thought it would, but that's okay. It's alright. Okay, now we're in the kitchen. What the hell? Okay. Go. This is kind of for anyone here who might know, but did Prey have an original previous title in mind before the push for using the name Prey? Nope. Well, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it was always Prey, even in, like, the concepting phase, or it might have been Psycho Shock, might have been like the pre-production, because games always have like a code name or a pre-production name. It might have been Psycho Shock. I'm probably wrong about that, but oh my goodness. Okay, didn't expect to see you there. All right. It might have been that. I honestly don't know for sure. I'm pretty positive that it's always been Prey, like even from like pre-production stuff, it's always been Prey. Man, I love this game so much. Just the fact that I can do that. That is so cool. ES plus XE is the code, the periodic table. And I love how they use the environment for these puzzles here, too. It's really cool. Okay, so ES 99 plus... Oh, shit. My bad. Oh, I'm cussing. Ah, no. What was it? It was XE. Okay. ES 99 plus XE. What is XE? Xenon? Isn't that Xenon? Right? Oh, yeah. 54. Okay, 9954. Can you tell I've played this game before? Okay, let's see. Alright, got that there. Oh no, he had a kid's drawing. He had children. Maybe. I don't know for sure. Okay, let's see. Lord Wonderbar, Psycho Shock, probably. Yeah, probably. I think that Raph recently said that it was going to be called Typhon, or maybe that was the code name. Yo, honestly, Typhon would have been a really good name for the game as well. That would have been really cool. The use of the name Prey was so Bethesda could keep the rights to the intellectual property. Yeah, exactly. Like, Bethesda canned the original Prey 2, and they own the rights to that name, and the copyright, and the trademark, etc., etc., so... Whoa, jeez. Okay, was not expecting that. Psycho Shock is such a sick title. I feel like Neuroshock would have been equally as ear-catching, at least to me personally. Yeah, I think Neuroshock was another one that was kind of thrown around for a while for the game, but again, they didn't go with that because Bethesda had to push their stuff onto them, and you know, I love the games that Bethesda have made, but Bethesda as a company have been, you know, they've made some very questionable decisions in the past couple of years, you know, so I'm not going to go too much into that, but, excuse me. Let's see, maybe this is a taboo gaming take, but I don't give an F about GTA 6 at all. Am I the only one that feels that way? No. Honestly, I feel the exact same way, dude. I think the last and really only Rockstar game that I played that I genuinely enjoyed was over a decade ago, and that was Red Dead Redemption, the original one. I still want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 because I've heard it's really good, but the Grand Theft Auto games, I've just never been able to nothing has hooked me about those. If anything, I find the GTA games to be incredibly boring. Again, my personal opinion, hate me if you want, but that's my opinion on GTA. I think the GTA games are seriously super boring. GTA 5, I honestly, playing through GTA 5 all those years ago was a slog. Like, I had a really hard time getting to the end of that game. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, okay.
Scan complete.
Okay.
Psionic aptitude available.
Here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, he already split. You son of a... You son of a... You son of a bitch. Oh god. Whew. Okay, there we go. Jeez. That was tough. Alright. I think my favorite environment code is how the whiteboard in your office has a scrubbed off code, but in the Looking Glass recording it's fully written. Yeah, and actually, I'm glad you reminded me because I would have forgotten about that otherwise. We need to go and open that safe because I did manage to get that code. Where did the other guy go? What the hell? Where's the other body at? Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, so we already... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's great. Alright. Okay. This gun needs to be repaired badly. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hello there. Ow. Come on, you little... bastard. Okay, jeez. Alright. Okay, alright. Jeez. Ow. Ow. Okay, I forgot that I got the Typhon powers, so that's gonna immediately just screw me over with the turrets now. They're gonna just hate me. Jeez. Okay, I'm probably gonna fail this. Oh dear. Oh, please, 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 please. Ah. Oh god, that was close. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Now we'll deploy it. Okay, traumatized. Cure your trauma. Okay, how on earth do I do that? Okay, status. What's my status? Use coagulating gel or visit a medical operator. Take extra damage from physical attacks. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, do I have coagulating gel? I have brained pills. I have... Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, that was good. Alright. Okay, and then my pistol is completely broken. So I'm gonna need to repair that. Just for right now. Right, do I have a repair kit? Okay. Repair to max. 1 spare part per 50% repair. Oh, well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, catch up with some of the chat here. People should be looking to Dan Houser's new studio, as it will hopefully be the spirit of peak Rockstar. Yeah, since Dan Houser left, things just haven't really been the same. Something else so impressive is how every one of the crew has names. Many have hobbies, love affairs, workplace tension. Yeah, they make you, and that's just another thing that immerses you in the setting, right? Like, they make it feel like they made Talos 1 and the people who were there, they made it feel like a tangible, lived-in place. Like, you could see, you're like, oh, okay, I could see, like, people living and working here, you know? GTA is boring. Thank you. I'm glad somebody agrees to me. GTA 5 was mega boring. Red Dead Redemption 2, in all fairness, is definitely a masterpiece, but at some point in the game you get bored with the constant movie state the game stays in. Yeah, that's what I heard, so... Gotta go, but it was nice as always catching one of your streams. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around, Lord Wunderbar. Appreciate ya. And, excited to see probably, at least I'm assuming, a deep dive of some sort for the Dev Direct. Yes, depending on what we see at the Dev Direct, I do want to try and get out a analysis of the Redfall stuff that we see. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. But, yeah, appreciate you sticking around, man. And you have a great rest of your evening, and have a great day tomorrow. And, yeah, Heart saying see you later. Brad K9 Drake, hey, man, I love your Deathloop and Dishonored lore videos. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. And, hey, thanks for jumping into the chat and into the stream. See ya, Heart. I hadn't left just yet, but going now. No worries, man. You have a good night. So much more depth and immersion in survival mode. Yeah, I've never played Prey in survival mode, so this is like a brand new experience for me. And also, like, I'm playing it on Nightmare difficulty on survival mode. So I have all the survival modifiers on. I'm playing on the hardest difficulties.
Like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing.
And I've also this is my first time playing as female Morgan Yu, which is really interesting.
But you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So, it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
You weren't lying. I remember the first time I saw this and I was like, dude, this game is dark, because they're basically asking you to kill yourself to, like, stop the alien invasion. It's crazy. And there's our good old buddy, January. Hello there, January.
Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. Second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you'll need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. and your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage.
It's crazy how many different endings and scenarios there are. Like, if I wanted to, and I've actually completed a playthrough of this game doing this, I destroyed January, like I killed January, and I just went through the game doing my own thing. Like, I wasn't having to constantly listen to January's like dialogue, which is crazy that this game allows you to do that. Like, January is technically a main character, and you can just kill January and just go on with your business. Like, the game has the freedom to allow you to do that. It's insane. So I'm gonna head out. I'm just stopping by to share the love and say hi. Prey is one of my favorite games from Arcane Studios. Have fun and keep making amazing content. Good night. Yeah, hey, appreciate you jumping in and just, saying hello. So hopefully I get to catch you for the next stream, whenever that is. So yeah, you have a good night as well, Brad. Appreciate it. Yes, you made the right calls at the start, but for me, Morgan is the guy, and Tim Kang's performance is solid. Yeah, and that is my preference, is the male Morgan Yu. But I let everybody in the chat decide to have me be female Morgan just this once to kind of see what it was like. I'm a bit of a wimp on my first playthrough. I went straight for the escape pod the second I could. And see, that's what's cool, is like that is an option there for you. Like, if you want to just end the game early, you can go to the escape pod and do that. Now, granted, if you do that, you spoil the big twist at the very end, but female Morgan Yu's voice performance isn't quite doing it for me. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that same way right now. I'm starting to see that, like, I'm listening to more and more of her voice, and it just doesn't have the same...
Which I've done. Good luck, Morgan.
It doesn't have the same personality that the male Morgan has, It's a little bit... Her delivery, I think, is a little bit drier, honestly. I think that's my main issue with it. So, but anyway. Okay, I need to take a bathroom break, guys, so I will be back momentarily. Just hang out, chill, chat with each other. It's not going to take me very long. I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm back from the bathroom break. This is one of the only games I've played where the only game over is death. Like, most will restart when you kill a key character, but this game just lets you kill anybody. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. Later, all, and thanks again for the stream. Looking forward to more content and a deep dive analysis of the developer direct. Yeah, appreciate you sticking around, Chris. And yeah, have a good night, man. Peace, mate. See ya. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, hey, no, thank you, Santiago, and have a good night. Appreciate you being here for the stream. The immersion of this game... You guys can hear me also, by the way, right? My mic... Yeah, my mic is on. You guys can hear me. The immersion of this game really got me. Like, I would usually listen to videos or podcasts when playing games back then, but for Prey, I was fully into it, headset on and everything. Yeah, no, that's how you have... That's honestly the only way you can play this game. That's the only way you can experience this game is, like, you have to be fully committed, fully invested to, like, get the most enjoyment out of this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all of this junk. Okay, here we go. And, will you be streaming the developer direct or only making a video on it? Probably only making a video on it because I actually do work that day. And what sucks is that my schedule, like, the developer direct is going to happen within, like, the last 3 hours of my work shift that day. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably just going to end up missing it. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, awesome, cool. Yeah, so I'm probably not even going to be able to fully watch and enjoy it. What's probably going to end up happening is that I'm going to need to watch the recording of the live stream is basically what I'm going to have to watch. I'm probably not even going to be able to watch it live, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, you know, got to make that money, so got to make a living, right? Alright, I'm just loading up on shotgun stuff. Okay, so I do need to... Okay, so I just have to completely upgrade my weapons from scratch then. I didn't even realize that. I need to do it all from scratch. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a lot of this now. And I'm gonna be able to do more of it later. For those of you who have stuck around this late into the stream, because I've been going for almost 3 hours now, and it's almost 10 p.m. at night where I'm at, I really appreciate you guys sticking around in the stream. Like, we've had a ton of people come into the chat, interact with me, ask me questions, and this is what it's all about. Like, ultimately, I have fun playing the game, but getting to actually chat with you guys live instead of just responding to your comments, there's something that's really rewarding about that. Okay, now we will upgrade the shotgun. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, reload speed, and then one more into firepower. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, alrighty, now we are set. And I'm just gonna bust a hole right through that window because I don't care. Okay. I still have a lot of stuff in this lobby, actually, that I need to look at and find. I have IT department, human resources. Okay, here we go. Let's... Yeah! I'm glad I was able to catch this one. Absolutely, man, and I appreciate you. I mean, I see you pop up in the comments so frequently. You're such a channel regular at this point. I really appreciate you. Okay, there we go. Jeez. All right. Human resources. Yeah, Brutal Vix, you are an MVP in my eyes, brother. You watch like pretty much all of my videos as far as I'm aware, and you're always supporting me, so I just really appreciate it. Rule number 47, it is not okay to eat other crew members' lunches. If you are hungry, let me know. Goat. Need a chat? I'm available. Thomas Tucker, Human Resources. Man, the Human Resources department here on Talos 1 must have had their work cut out for them, honestly. It's about midnight on the East Coast, in bed, about to turn out the lights. Been fun. Good night, everyone. Yeah, hey, Perry, thanks. You're another one of the channel regulars. You watch every video. You come into, like, a lot of my streams, even though there haven't been a whole lot. But appreciate you as well, man. Thank you so much, and have a good night. Okay, let's see. I got a couple more chipsets. Regenerate stamina more quickly. Okay, and I don't have any scope chipsets, which is fine. I don't really need any right now. It's not a requirement. I am going to drink these. Get my health back up. Okay, and I tell you what. We're going to do this. Run. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, and carry that. Chuck that out of the way. Oh! Tough luck, buddy. I didn't even see that guy there. Jeez. Okay. We're gonna head back here, because I want to get the stuff that was in that safe. I've been seeing people pit Redfall and Starfield against each other, which I just don't understand. Just enjoy both games. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, I feel like people just always want to have something to fight about, you know? So, and Starfield, I am totally very excited for Starfield, but, you know, Arcane is always going to have my heart. So Redfall is going to, that's the one that I'm most excited for. But Starfield, I'm definitely going to put a couple dozen, 100 hours into. So, excuse me. Sorry, I had to take a bit of a drink, take a swig of water there. I just went back to Prey after 3 years after total game fatigue. In a new game, I make a beeline for the Grant Lockwood chipset and the Psychic Water in Life Support, 2 game changers. Yeah, I remember those. The Psychic Water and then, what's the Grant Lockwood chipset? I don't remember what that one is. Somebody remind me. Okay, yeah, I've got the Phantom and the Mimic on top of me there. I'm just going to try to avoid those guys if possible. Oh, I never did go into the conference room or in the security thing either. I need to do this. Okay, wait, what? Oh, why hello. Okay, let's see. Let's get this done real quick. Oh, come on. Hey. Alright, there we go. I am slow on the keyboard. Very slow on the keyboard. Okay. Let's see. Enter password. No, I don't have the password. Wait, what is this? Bring turrets up to fabrication. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen that note before. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, we can fix the grav lift. Why not? We'll fix that. Starfield and Redfall have to be the saving graces of Xbox. They have to be. I sure hope they are, man, because, yeah, like, Xbox is going to struggle if they can't deliver some really good first-party games this year. And I have a feeling that they will, so I'm not too concerned about it. Why does this have the wrench thing on it? That's so weird. Caleb Hawthorne, Neuromod design. Oh, hello. I have the full hacking ability, right? Can I get into this? I can. Oh, well, it only requires level 1, though. What? Okay, I thought for some reason it was like a level 4 or something. Yeah, I don't remember what that chipset does. Sorry, I should have to put in brackets that it is basically double jump. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that. That's interesting. Actually, no, I think I am. It's just probably been a while since I saw that, so... Dr. Wiggy. People call Igwe Dr. Wiggy. Bruh, that's kind of rude, actually. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna reload this. Hello, friend. Goodbye. Alright, now where is the... Where's that mimic at? I just saw a mimic. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There you are, right under the stairs there, huh? Hmm? Okay, come on. Nope. Okay, and now there's another phantom in here somewhere. I hear him. Oh, there's an operator. Ah, there you are. Here we go. Ready. And now. Okay, before he splits into two, cut him off right at the pass. This game's humor can be really overlooked. When it does jokes, they really land. Yeah, no, it does, definitely. And some of the stuff with the aliens, like the mimics specifically, can be really funny. So, okay, 5150. There we go. Reduces the psi cost of energy powers. Yep, definitely want that. Okay, and then it is called Artax Propulsion Gen 2, a jet boost for your system. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I remember that one. I found that one before in the past. So, okay. Want to come over to me, buddy? At some point, the operators will reach a point where they get to such low health that you can just, like, continually hit them with the wrench and they go down really fast. Kind of like that. Once you get the disruptor gun on them, obviously. Give them that nice little EMP. Okay. I got what I came for. I got what I came for here, so now I can get the hell out of Dodge. And I sprint so fast now. Good Lord above. I sprint so fast. Okay. Oh, actually, wait. I can go in here, right? Because there's stuff in this bathroom, too. Oh, come on, you son of a... Here we go. Oh, this does not look inviting at all. Nope. You can screw right off, buddy. Alright. Anything in here? Hello? Anyone in here? Nope. I like these bathrooms, though. Nice, like, you got a lot of privacy in here. There's no urinals here in the future. I just realized they're all in toilets. And these are, like, man, I wish public bathrooms were like this. Completely trailing off here, but man, that's so nice to have that much privacy there. I hate using public restrooms. I really do. That's, like, for those of you who don't know, none of you knew. But, yeah, using public bathrooms, I hate it. Also, we should be hearing about id Software's next game at this year's Xbox and Bethesda showcase. Yes, I really want to know what id's been working on, because I thought Doom 2016 was pretty good. I really liked Doom Eternal and the story DLC. Like, Doom Eternal was great. I loved it. And yeah, like, I guess they're either working on a Quake reboot or they're doing something completely different. Who knows what they're doing, honestly. But yeah, whatever id's working on, I'm super stoked to see that too. That's going to be really awesome. Okay, is there anybody down here in the lobby? Hello? No? Yeah, no, people don't actually... The other aliens don't start showing up in the lobby until much later, I just realized, so... Briefcase, shotgun shells, general access key card. Okay, yeah, so I do have the general access key card. I need to go to deep storage, and then I go into psychotronics, I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember. It's been so... Like, it's been 2 years since I played this game, so... Secure. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. You can actually just... Huh. That's so cool. So if I wanted to avoid the nightmare, I could actually come in here. I might use this. That's good to have that there, because I can lock the door behind me. I have a little bit of a safety barrier there. I think it might be a Quake reboot. You know, I was just thinking about that today. Yeah, I do think it's probably going to end up being like some sort of Quake reboot. They're going to do the same... They're going to give Quake the same reboot treatment that they did to Doom, is what I'm thinking personally. And I don't even know enough about Quake, but the Quake games had the multiplayer, but then they also had a decent like single player campaign, right? From what I recall. That's what I recall anyway. Also, I love small detail, but I love that little flip he does when I say he, it's a she, when she pulls out the wrench there. That's so cool. Okay, employee orientation. I'm gonna have a lot of mimics in here. So kind of like this guy right there. There's more where that came from. You little bastard. Got you. Whoa, hello. Okay. I actually tried picking that one up. I didn't hear the little ticking noise. I love how the Mimic's ragdoll, if you hit him in midair, gives the little inky suckers a good sense of weight. Yeah, the little inky suckers. I love it. Yes, it does. I love hitting them in midair because, yeah, they ragdoll, and that's so funny. Quake would be crazy. I imagine they would reinvent that game like how they reinvented Doom. I'm sure they would make Quake very distinct from Doom. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is what I honestly think they're gonna be doing, is the Quake reboot. I think that's what they're working on. Gotcha. The restrooms in this game are just perfection. I wish restrooms were like this. Honestly, they're so nice, right? It's hilarious. Okay, 2, 3. There we go. Psychotronics staff only. Oh yeah, isn't there's a little thing in there, right? Okay. Every Quake game besides 3 had a single-player mode, also besides Quake Champions, but that's a hero shooter. Yeah, and I heard that Quake Champions wasn't received very well by, like, the diehard Quake fans. Again, that's just what I heard and what I've, you know, kind of like hearsay. That's what I've been seeing, is kind of the general sentiment around the game.
Suit integrity damaged.
Okay. Oxygen and suit integrity. Your suit integrity is compromised. You will continue to lose oxygen until you use a suit patch kit. Okay. Where the hell? Wait, did I just get both of them with that shot? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, jeez. Alright. Well, that wasn't very nice. Okay, let's see... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm like, why am I going to my inventory? I can just go to my quick select wheel and just get everything I need out of there. Okay. Still picking up more junk, more food items. Yeah, as much as I love Doom, I'm ready for something different, like a Quake reboot. Yeah, and I do think that that's... It's either that or it's something totally different that they're working on. I don't know what it is, but they're doing something over there at id. They're cooking. They're cooking something in that kitchen over there. So And we will... There's a good chance that we'll probably find out what that is this year. Do I know that for sure? No, but we'll see. Okay, there's a turret right there. Okay, I am going to want to do this. Ow, what the hell? Okay, really, dude? Ow. That frickin' hurt. Jeez. Okay, well now I gotta fix that. And... Ay. Quick Champions is pretty fun. A lot of people don't like it because it shakes up the original formula. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. So... Okay. Jeez Louise, man. That frickin' took the piss out of me. That turret. Do I have any of the gel? I have none of the gel. Great. Wait, do I not have any gel? Yeah, okay, yeah, great. I don't have any gel at all, so that's lovely. Shuttle bay unlock. Yeah, we'll unlock the shuttle bay. We won't go in there just yet, but... okay, and also, what does... Okay, hemorrhage. Take extra damage from physical attacks. Sprinting and jumping cause damage. Oh, lovely. Okay. So, I can't even sprint now until I find coagulant gel. Or if I can find, like, a medical operator. Which, that would be good if I could find something like that. Trauma center. Ooh, yeah, the trauma center. I can go there. That's a good place to go. Though a couple weeks ago, some boomer shooter content creators started Quake Champion Friday events where they all hop on at a certain time. I don't know if you're into Insomniac Spider-Man, but do you like it? I want to try it. I've heard it's really good, and they ported it to PC not that long ago, so I do want to try it. There's a lot of the Sony PlayStation games, actually, that I want to try now that they're on PC. Like, I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn, the PC version, on a sale about a year or two ago, and I still haven't gotten around to that. And then, what else? There's God of War. God of War, I really want to try that. Spider-Man, I heard, is good. Days Gone, I heard, is really good. They're bringing Returnal and The Last of Us over to PC, so all of that's really cool, too. So, you know, we'll see. And again, you know, some of the games that I want to play this year, I don't know that I'm going to make videos on them, but I might end up doing...
I have your voice. It's a tactic to ease your natural
I might end up
suspicion.
doing live streams of some of the games that I want to play
I mention
this
it
year.
so that you'll know I'm earnest.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I have brained pills. So I don't have anything that would help up here to cure my bleeding problem. Anyway, I got a dip for the night. Have a good rest of the stream. No, hey, thank you, man. Brutal Vix, thank you for jumping into the stream and hanging out with me. Really appreciate you. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming again, but hopefully sometime here soon. Wow, I didn't even realize I leave bloody footprints behind while I'm bleeding. That is so cool. I had no idea. That's actually really cool. Small little detail there. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Brutal Vix, for showing up to the stream, man, and you have a good night. Hope that I catch you in the next one. Spider-Man 2 drops this year. You should definitely give it a try. Spider-Man PlayStation games and Batman Arkham are 100% best superhero game series of all time. I have played all of the Arkham games. I really enjoyed each one. So I know, I know the Arkham games are really good. And then, yeah, I have heard that the Spider-Man games are really good. You know, whenever a good superhero game comes along, it's not often that a good superhero game comes along, you know, so. Okay, yep, and I got the map now. Email, incoming casualties. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, nope. And sprinting is gonna cause some problems for me. Okay, wait, what if I... Oh crap, wait. No, I have this. Here we go. Let me use this. Suck it. Yeah, you can't get me now, huh? Okay. Did my game just crash? I think my game just crashed. Okay. Well, wow. Okay. I can't even get back to my game now. Wow, that's, okay. Dang! Oh my god. Okay, I just crashed the game because I did too much awesome stuff. Arcane games so be crashing, honestly, though. What's your favorite non-arcane immersive sim? I haven't played a lot of, like, non-arcane immersive sims. Okay, I'm gonna need to Alt F4. Can I get out of the... Oh, come on. Dunked on him so hard it decided to crash, honestly. Okay, come on. I don't even know if... Okay, Alt F4, Alt F4, Alt F4. Nope, nothing. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well. I'm at a bit of a loss now. Huh. Well. Let me see. I want to try and see if I can... Can I get the game pulled back up here? Is there any way I can... Can I get my Streamlabs pulled up? No, it won't let me pull anything up. Okay, let me see. Can I try this? Can we try to close out of it? Okay, what about... Okay, what do I need to do to fix this? LMFAO. I'll do a 360 no-scope and death loop and the game will be like, not over here, then crash. Honestly. Oh man, what are the odds that the game would just crash on me? I don't think I've ever gotten a crash like that playing Prey before. That's wild. Well, this might take me a minute, guys. Let me see if I can get this fixed. Does Task Manager work? I did not even think about that. Let me try that. Task Manager. Can I... Okay, if it'll let me pull open my Task Manager. Show this window on all desktops? No, I don't want that. Let me see, where's the frickin'... Oh, come on. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright, I fixed it. Thank you for bringing that up. I just used the Task Manager to fix it. Okay. And you guys can still hear me, right? Everything's all good? Okay, we're gonna close out desktop 2. Okay, well the stream didn't end. So, okay, cool. Yeah, so good. We're still in business. We're still in business. I just need to pull the game back up. That's not gonna take too long. Sorry about that, guys. A little hiccup there. That was, wow, that was dunked on him so hard it decided to crash. I couldn't agree more. But that is probably a sign, though, that I'm gonna need to end the stream probably within the next half hour. So, which I was gonna do anyway, but that just kind of proves my whole thing. So. And Country Mouse Heart Phantom. you guys have been sticking around here for a while, so really appreciate you guys sticking around. Like, those of you who have been sticking around this whole time, like, that's some crazy dedication from you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. On a Monday night, no less. Because, I mean, I don't know where everybody else is in the world, but for me, I'm approaching 10:30 p.m. It is getting late. And yeah, it's crazy. Arcane games be like, so you was having fun. Honestly, yeah. That is the one thing that I am gonna criticize Arcane for a little bit, is their PC ports as of late. Pretty much since Dishonored 2, their PC ports have always had like some sort of issues. Well, I shouldn't say all PC ports. I think the only PC ports that I can think of that I've had any issues with was Dishonored 2 and Deathloop. Coincidentally, both of those games run on the Void engine, which is just, for some reason, that engine is just so unoptimized. And Prey and Dishonored Death of the Outsider actually ran way, way better than Dishonored 2 and Deathloop. So it's weird. It's honestly very weird. Okay, Mind Jack. Okay, let me do Mind Jack. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. This guy is gonna get destroyed.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Here we go. There we go. Okay. Much better. And that didn't hit me nearly as hard. So we're good now. And I'll just heal up real fast, use all my healing items. Yeah, no problem. It's fun to chat with y'all. No problem, G. I'm a night owl, and I had a pretty chill day. Plus, I haven't gotten the chance to pop in a stream with you since I subbed. Gotta support. No, appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Deathloop actually is what made me choose to buy an Xbox Series X over a PC or Steam Deck. Really? Now that is interesting. When I researched what Denuvo DRM was, I canceled my order. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like they still need to patch out the Denuvo stuff. That's why like Deathloop on PC still doesn't run quite as well as it could, because it still has that crappy DRM BS in there, you know? So once they patch out, because they did eventually patch out Denuvo from Dishonored 2, and now Dishonored 2, at least for me, on my PC, runs like a dream. Yeah, once they patch out Denuvo, Deathloop's gonna run a lot better on PC, and at that point, I would probably, like, have no, like, second thoughts recommending it to people. Yes, here we go. Thank God. Finally get someone to heal my bleeding problem here. Jeez.
TranStar Pyramid 490.
Yes, you can help me. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, thank God, I got that fixed. Alright. Luther Glass. I remember later in the game they have this audio log from the guy. He's like, hey, come and help me. And I'm like, aren't you dead? That was a really interesting part, and I just out of curiosity went back to the lab to see what it was all about, and then I'm like, oh crap, I regret this. I regret this decision. Okay, let's see, what else we got here. That's wild that Deathloop was the game that convinced you to get an Xbox. That's crazy. Lucia Jimenez. Oh yeah, this is the chick from the beginning that we saw at the very beginning. That's crazy. Let's see. All these chairs, all these crazy looking chairs and crap. Okay, Quarantine. We got this poor fellow. Trevor J. Young, who has been mind controlled.
Research complete.
DeVries 7324. Note. Should probably knock that guy out though, huh? If I can. But maybe not. It's also weird, Dishonored 1 got a 60 FPS patch, but not Dishonored 2 or Death of the Outsider on Xbox Series X. Yeah, I heard about that. They got the FPS boost for some of the older games from Bethesda, Fallout 3, the original Dishonored. Dishonored 2 and Death of the Outsider could really benefit from a FPS boost on consoles, honestly. Like, playing the Arcane games in 60 FPS on PC has made me a changed man. Like, it really has. Like, playing on PC, I just can't... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna try and save you, sir, but... No, okay. Well, alright then. Wow, that was something. Yeah, I was, ever since I, like, started playing my games on PC, I've been a changed man. Like, playing on high frame rate, stuff like that, it's just, it really is a game changer. It was mega conflicting. I wanted PC for Cyberpunk 2077 mods, but I couldn't pull myself to get PC after finding out about Denuvo. Well, Denuvo shouldn't be, you know, Denuvo is not like the end-all be-all. It shouldn't prevent you from getting a PC, at least in my opinion. You know, there's plenty of games that don't have Denuvo, but yeah, Denuvo is, unfortunately, it's such a popular DRM service that a lot of the publishers use it, you know, and nowadays it's like there's really no point to do it, you know, so... Okay, 7324, how on earth am I gonna... Oh, wait a second, I'm thinking here. Watch this, huh? Watch this, fellas. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh? You see? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That right there is how you do it. Okay, here we go. 7324. There we go. It's the code for the guy's safe. Alright, and then he's got a briefcase. And then he's got a file with a decryption key. I feel like a major plus side for consoles is how you don't have to worry about optimization, really. I'm constantly stressed about performance on my PC, but I'll play on an Xbox and not worry about it. Well, that's the thing. Like, performance optimization, it's starting to become a problem even now on consoles. The past couple of console games I've played, like... they have not performed well at all. You know, my PC has a better track record of games performing well, even with issues like that, you know, but yeah, it's crazy. So many games come out these days with performance problems, and it really is insane. And they shouldn't have to, you know, they shouldn't have to come out with performance issues like that, you know, so... Begin new test. Files. Email. Quarantine. 7665. Oh, okay, well, I could have gotten that just now and avoided that. I should really play this game and actually use the powers. Honestly, the powers are so much fun, like just being able to screw around. The problem is I'm mega old school despite being born in 2000. Wow. I like owning my games 100%, and when something conflicts with that, I avoid it. Hey, I totally get it, dude. 100%. At the same time, it's hard, right? Because the industry is constantly evolving. They're constantly coming up with new ways to distribute the games, and yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot to consider when you're purchasing games these days. Audio logs. Are these the only audio logs I have? Keys. Audio logs, emails. Morgan's psych evals. But what? Where's the? I can't believe I'm forgetting this. Hendrik DeVries. Matthias Cole. Where was his? Because he had a thing about Morgan's. What was it again? I don't remember exactly. Plus, after I seen Deathloop, I started noticing some of my other favorite games having DRM. Judgment / Lost Judgment, Yakuza spinoff. Yeah, I heard those Yakuza games are pretty good. Yeah, and it's just the unfortunate reality. Like, Denuvo, I wish Denuvo would just go away so we don't have to deal with that crap, but publishers and developers are going to keep using it because I guess from a financial perspective it works for them. Like, I really don't. I don't understand it. I really don't. Okay, did I not just... I swear to God, I picked up like an audio log or something here. Email, notes, observation log. Okay, I'm missing something here because... Unless I get it later, I don't even remember, man. Gosh, it's been so long since I played this, I don't even remember. Because I got the decryption key, Morgan's psych evals. They're in Matthias's office. I know that. I know they're in that office. I just don't know how the hell I can get in there. That's the problem. Secure pharmaceutical. I don't even think I can get in there either. But anyway, let's move on with our lives. Let's see here. Let me pick up this guy. Put you right here. And then do this. Yeah. Hey! I'm a box. Yeah. Okay. And now I know there's a couple of mimics in here. Anyone? No? Really? There's no way. What? One of these was a mimic, I swear to God. Oh, whatever. Anywho, a note on the fridge. Any unlabeled food will be thrown out Friday. Yeah, sad stuff. I really wanted those mods, man, but the Series X has been servicing me well, especially having the Elite controller. Yeah. Transcribe Octavia Figs. Okay, I'll take a listen to that.
Hey, it's Langley. Are you, is there anything weird going on over there?
No, like what?
I don't want you to panic.
What is going on, Langley?
Not sure yet. Security's running all over the place. So, everyone's still working there?
I guess, I don't know. I've been in the lab all day. Hang on. I'm looking now. I don't...
Good morning, Tyler. Our resident counselor, Dr. Cole, would like to
I think we just lost 2 labs. What? I have to go.
Chronic stress or anxiety to schedule an appointment in the trauma center.
Oh, wait. Ah, yeah, there we go. I was like, one of these things is a mimic there. Okay, I feel like over time gaming gets even more popular, but it feels like it gets less accessible. Yeah, I saw a tweet today that was talking, I forget exactly what it said, but it was talking about like some classism, like only the wealthiest and only the people basically who've got money to spare are going to be able to afford to do gaming these days, which is just dumb. It's like gaming needs to be available to as many people as possible, in my opinion. So farewell. I don't think I've ever tried that before, but I'm surprised that worked. Yep, go to hell. Got you. That almost went very badly, very quickly. Okay. I agree, there's an increase in bad business practices, and I'm sure it'll get worse, blurring the lines more and more. Yeah, things will always get worse before they get better, but... Well, at least in regards to gaming. I don't believe that in general, you know. I like to stay positive. If you invite positive energy into your life, you know, good things are bound to happen to you, is my view on it. So, and with gaming, you know, we have to be able to stay positive, but at the same time, we still have to be able to criticize the bad choices and the bad business decisions. You know, it's a tricky tightrope that we have to walk by doing that. Okay, and then I forgot about that. There's a whole roof section up there. Okay, alright, never mind. Oh, come on. If I could just... Come on. If I could just get up. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay, you were a big old tool cabinet, huh? Jeez, alright. And what is this? Where am I currently? What is this? Where am I? What's going on? What door is this? Maintenance access only. It's awful how bad the retro gaming market is right now. Constant scalping and price gouging. That's what I heard. There's a lot of, you know, buying your retro games it's become very difficult. Oh, okay, right, this is where I am. I forgot. I'm in the looking glass thing. Indie games, however, are legit, baby. Every time I get a new indie game, I'm all... Yeah, I need to play more indie games, honestly. I've only, like, been interested in or played the AAA stuff, but I really do need to play more of the indie stuff, because I heard that there's some really good stuff there. And I know about, like, a lot of the good indie games. Like Cult of the Lamb was one that was mentioned a while back, and I know that one's really good. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. We have to go to Psychotronics anyway, because the lift is shut off, right? Yeah.
Wait. Something's wrong. I'm talking to the lift control system. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. And something is preventing the car from descending. It's stuck at the top, in the Arboretum. I'll see if I can find another way up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go through Psychotronics. Yep.
Lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Be careful.
Will do.
This is Security Chief Elazar. Who the hell shut down the elevators and airlocks? Answer me. My team's locked down tight here. We need those lifts working. Sam, it can't be a power loss, can it?
I don't think so, Chief. The main lift and all the airlocks shut down at once. It had to be manual.
Damn it. First they give us pop guns, put us on babysitting duty, then open the gates of hell and lock us in. TronStar's going to need an army of lawyers when I get Earthside. Anyone else on the station, get to a safe area. Check your surroundings.
Here we are in the security office. Okay, but I don't need that shotgun, though. That's the crappy one. I don't need that. I need the good one. If you want an indie game to play, Control-Alt-Ego is fantastic and very Prey-inspired. Oh, okay. Might have to look into that. If you were at Arcane Studios, what game would you make with the theme and why? Dude, I am not a game designer, man. I have no idea. I wouldn't even know where to start, truth be told. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, honestly, like me, I'm such an Arcane fan that, like, anything they make is gonna be cool enough for me, honestly. That's just kind of my personal mindset on it. Character sheet. I got a character sheet there. Weapon upgrade kit. We're going to use office keypad. Trapped in the shuttle bay. Okay, and there's a guy in here, right? 1129. And it's the frickin' chair. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the guy in the damn chair. So many gems, Dead Cells, Celeste, Hollow Knight. I have Hollow Knight, actually. I just haven't played it. I have it in my Steam library, so that's one that I want to try. Cuphead. I did try Cuphead. I still need to beat that one. Cult of the Lamb, Super Hot, Hades, Koromon, Tunic, Midnight Fight Express, Fury, Hyperlight Drifter, etc. The list goes on. Yeah, those are all, like, I've heard they're all really great. I just need to... Again, it's a situation where I need to put aside the time to play through all of them, and there's so many games to play, and there's just not enough time to play them. It's tough. It is really tough. Alright, well, we'll head on down to Psychotronics here. Actually, I'm going to go in here as well, and I'm going to fix this.
It's time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's chock full of holes, but you left instructions at the Typhon shipwreck containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with the supply cache. Meet me back in the foyer. Your office isn't safe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I'll stick with January. Thanks, though.
Are you on your way?
On my way where?
Octavia, didn't you see the alert? We're supposed to muster.
Listen, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but we've had alerts before, and I've got 3 more of these glorified vacuum cleaners to fix before my shift is over. Oh, make that 4.
I know there's
Someone
a phantom
dropped off
down
another. God, these things are junk.
I don't think this is a drill, Octavia. I'm sending you the code. Please, come to the escape pods right now.
Can I scan them through there? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. For those of you who are just now jumping in, or for those of you who have stuck around for this long, appreciate ya. And also, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and hitting that like button on the stream, that would really help out the channel. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, do consider subscribing as well. That would help me out also very immensely. There we go. Gotcha. Got you. Alright, there we go. Got that guy. One of my ideas is one that combines Resident Evil combined with Deathloop, where the powers are similar to the slabs. Ooh. Yeah. It'd be cool to see Arcane... Actually, you know what I would like to see Arcane do? Is... I would like to see them potentially do a new game in a established IP. Like, a lot of people have been talking about how Obsidian should do Fallout New Vegas 2, or, you know, Bethesda should give Fallout to another studio to make a spin-off. Why not let Arcane try, like, a Fallout spin-off, you know? Like, it wouldn't be an RPG, probably, but imagine some of the cool things that they could do with the Fallout IP. Like, that would be really cool. If I were recommending you an indie, you strike me as someone who would absolutely love Inscription. I have Inscription on my wish list. That is one that I do want to get around to eventually, because I heard that one's really good. And also, there's something about the style of that one that kind of speaks to me as well. So, save my game here. I tell you what, though, in the meantime, I think that this is probably where I am going to end the stream, because it's 10:48. It is almost 11 p.m. for me, so this is probably where I'm going to be calling it, but I'll let Alex finish his little tirade here.
One's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Guts. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
The original satellite there. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna... I already saved my game. What am I doing? That's where I'm gonna call the stream, guys, tonight. We've been going for about 3 hours. And I would go a little bit longer, but I do need to go ahead and get some other things done. And, you know, just, yeah, basically I got a lot of other things to do. But I appreciate each and every one of you that decided to stick with me tonight. Have a fulfilling day tomorrow. And man, it was a phenomenal stream. Amazing highlights. You have a good night, man. Hey, you too. Everybody who stuck with me, I hope you all have a good night. Get some rest. And who knows? Maybe there might be a live stream tomorrow. I am off tomorrow, but I do need to do a lot of packing. And I need to get a lot of work done here at home. So, all right. Had a great time talking with you guys. Good night. I'm hoping I can catch the next stream. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone who doesn't already follow me on Twitter... I am on Twitter, and if you're subscribed to the channel, you can also check the community tab. I usually will announce on Twitter and on the community tab when there's going to be a live stream, so just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, really appreciate all of you who stuck around. Again, hit that like button if you really enjoyed the stream, and consider subscribing for some more Arcane Studios live streams and content. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Good night, guys.